Bam! Yo, happy Sunday, everybody. It is time. Mega Marino here with JDE. JDE, how we doing?
We're doing good. Grand Finals.
Let's go. Next week is Grand Finals. Don't get ahead of me.
Sorry,
guys,
semifinals.
Yes. So, guys, it is Mega Man Maker League Tournament 4, no floors week. It's top 4 action. Today, guys, we, like JDE said, have the semifinals. Next week are the grand finales. So we're going to see who wins. It's top 4. We have Kumba versus Owl. As we'll show in just a minute here, we have Dirksy versus Fatty. These 4 are the top. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. So just the 4 that we have here, let's slow down. I'm very excited. Kumba, Owl, Dirksy, Fatty all got here because they are insane at the game. We do see, if we just look at round 2, of course, we'll shout out top 16. But we'll look at how Fatty got here. He beat Woofo. And Dirksy beat Enki. We also see Owl, who beat Nisei, and Kumba beating Brick. So that's how they got here, folks. And they're going to fight each other. Now it's going to be a bloodbath. So we're going to be looking at Kumba versus Owl. It's going to be 1v1. We're not going to be switching any scenes. You're just going to see 2 races, one on top of each other. And then, of course, the other is Fatty versus Dirks. It's going to be very exciting stuff. We have 10 levels that the racers will have 90 minutes to beat all 10 levels. JDE, why don't you tell them a little bit about the difficulty before we get into it?
So this is probably the hardest level pack that they are going to play, so we saved it for the top 4. These levels don't have floors, so how can you make a Mega Man level with no floors? Well, I guess you just have to wait and see. Some of these levels might be considered, like Kaizo, but it's something that our players can't handle.
Yeah, we try to make something that's in between traditional, and I don't even want to say the K word on stream. I can't believe you did it in front of the children.
What, Kaizo?
But I want to... Yeah, no, Kumba, dude. So I want to just find a balance between trad stuff, something that any willy-nilly can just pick up and have fun with, and then something really spicy that this game is known for. All the interactions, all the crazy combos, weapons, enemies, objects, it's all here to make really cool creative stuff. So we have to find a way to use all these crazy assets, especially in this setting where we have no floors. We have to use all these objects, gimmicks, and there's even some tiles of floor, I guess, because you got to have some somewhere. No spoilers, you'll see. But the whole point here is creativity and balance. We do want these to be very challenging levels for the racers, but not sit here and watch them die over and over simulator. So should be exciting. These guys, again, know what they're doing, and I expect to see a really good, really clean race. Again, guys, there's going to be no scene swapping. So what you see is what you get, and let's hope for some sync action. I'm really excited. JDE, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's check out the runners. Guys, get ready. It is no floors week here at No Reset Speedrun on a Sunday. Oh, man. That song? All right, hold on. Let me turn it up. JD, grab your remote and turn it up a second.
It sounds like Chungus.
Is it big? It sounds big. I guess it's Big Chungus. All right, so can't escape it. Looks like our racers are ready. So again, just to touch on this for the viewers at home, this is Mega Man Maker. This is a fan-made game. You cannot buy this on store shelves. You can download it for free though, and you can make a bunch of custom levels using custom assets. And we found, it's also worth noting, guys, these 4 runners are from, was it different countries? They're all from different countries.
They are all from different countries, yep. CC the Owl is from the United States. Kumba is from Canada. So we got the North American team fighting each other. And then we have Dirksy, who is from Germany, and Fatty, who is from Turkey. So we have the Europeans facing off against each other as well.
So guys, again, just to show you the friendship and the community driven behind all of this passion, this is an international race, and all the creators who made these levels are also from all over the friggin' world. This is just going to be good stuff, hopefully the best in the business. I'm waiting until Kumba's ready. He's messing around. He's looking at the level titles, jamming along with the music. We're going to assume he's ready. Woo! JD, I'm going to count us down. Join me on Play Mega Man 5, if you will. Good. Sure.
I'll join you on Play Mega Man 4.
Okay, that's fine. So, guys, get ready. Again, we're going to count this down. It is top 4 action. Fatty versus Dirksy on top. Owl versus Kumba on bottom, and it begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Play Mega Man 5, baby.
Play Mega Man 4.
3, 2, 1, go! Play. We already see Owl and Kumba in first frame, go! Kumba's pressing start, guys. The very first level we have is Gospel Obstruct Speed, created by the one and only NICO Nerva. This is a Springman setup, gotta go fast, bass / treble, hold left, climb and shoot in space simulator. JD, you want to talk about the mechanics of Springman here?
So Springman will pull bass and treble all the way to the left. There are on-offs that the players will have to shoot, just like Kumba did, which will open the next section for you. And if you do not shoot them in time, there is a green laser that will sap your health away.
True, and as you can see on screen, if you are friendly at home, look at the white indicators in the sky. That's roughly where the player should go if they don't want to get a missile to the face. We see Kumba already in section 2 going absolute mock chicken, Owl right behind him. So again, look at the indicators in the sky. As you're flying in the lines, you also want to be mindful of the square indicators. That's telling the player when to shoot, which will open up the giant on-off while allowing them to progress further. It's very, very fast, and you can hold right or hold left here, but this is a speed run, so you bet your buns they're holding left.
Yeah, and I just saw Springman clip through the wall, so that was
An every normal
Probably
thing. That's just an everyday normal thing. Yep. We got a full screen. That punch, though? Yo, Kumba's an orb toucher, or is he gonna die? No Jinxarinos today on Sunday. There are no jinxes. Kumba is gonna cruise with the K and be the first one to touch the orb here on Sunday. Level 1, Owl right behind him by like 2-3 seconds. Xerxes pressing buttons, getting fisted in the face. Meanwhile, did Fatty take a death?
No, Fatty.
No, he
did not. He just reset.
Just cautious. Okay. Level 2 already. We have. That's not a floor. That's a door. Created by VXW. So guys, there's no floors. Yeah, there's no floors in this level. It's just doors. So you have to jump on doors as the doors are disappearing. So you have to be really fast or you literally have no floor, which is a door. Also, Manix with the 12 gift sub Marino. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Let's go, Manix. Staple to the NRS community. Gotta have it.
Thank you very much, Manix. I did receive a gift sub from you.
Did Kumba die, dude? This is color-coded. Owl is bright yellow. Kumba's in the blue. Kumba likes blues. Blue Baba D with the B. Owl takes his first step. Baby,
sometimes you need to wait for a B.
Oh! He's in there. He's a yellow gamer. And we see Fatty right behind Kumba. It's getting yellow in here. It's brightening up. Xerxes somehow died in level 1. I look away for 2 seconds. Holy moly. These levels are not easy, JDE. There's no floors. There's just doors.
That's true. Some say that dying in level 1 is impossible.
Yeah, it's true. Anything is possible here at NRS. The Owl. Look, we have blue screen, yellow screen, red screen, green screen. Gotta have it. Owl's already in the red section. He is base. No double jump. He is dash. He is cruising. He has wheel cutter. He's got a wheel cutter up these walls and trust the doors. Trust. Go. Trust. Go.
This level looks a lot scarier than it is. It's actually quite easy. As long as you keep moving. When you stop for a second, you might die.
Go. Owl is not slowing down. We have 4 different colors. Fireman red, Splashwoman blue, Bubbleman green, and Pharaohman yellow. You have to take out all 4 bosses in this room to win. Do you like colors?
I do like colors.
Which one? Screen. Yeah, red, yellow, blue, or green?
I like the yellow section a lot. I think Hornet Chaser needs more love.
Oh, look at all the color, dude! Owl dies. Kumba not too far behind him in the red section.
Yeah, Fatty is already in the black section ahead of Kumba. Fatty not fooling around.
It's true. Again, these guys are all insane. It's so hard to, like, focus on all 4 of them at once. Holy moly, yep, you got a burst down. We have spamming. Not even charge shots coming out of Owl. It's just gonna mash his lemons. Meanwhile, Koba and Dirksy both in the red section. You have base, dash, and magnet.
I respect the mash strats. I prefer mashing instead of charging myself.
Well, charging is more efficient as Fatty is teaching you. Guys, Fatty's doing it right. Check him out. He might even finish this before Owl because he's charging. And Owl's pooping his pants with 4 health. What are you gonna do with 4 health? Get hit by a trident and die? Hopefully not. No jinx. It sounded like a jinx, but it wasn't. It was an anti-reverse jinx. Let's go. Fatty using his charge buster. And because he's charging, he gets a 2-for-1 special. Hitting Bubble Man, goes through a Bubble Man, and also hits Pharaoh Man. Fatty.
Oh, wow. Fatty and CC are neck and neck.
Holy moly. I think Kumba is having a problem with these no floor doors. Oh, Wheel Cutter! No. Sometimes Wheel Cutter does what it wants, and it kills the player, as we just saw. Unfortunate for them, but next level is my level! It's Rainbow Road! This is the road. It's called the Rainbow Road. Shoutouts to QC. This level was supposed to be made by QC, but it was made by me instead because something came up. So, there's 5 different sections. Also, JDE helped me with this level. I'll let you talk about your section when we get there. There's 5 different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. This is the red section. As we see, you have jet adapter, Yashishis, and you gotta get keys in every section. On the orange section, we have charge kick, magnet ceilings, and death.
Yep.
Now we charge kick to the magnet ceiling while optionally killing the Saturn Seekers. Jump up here, nice and...
Ooh, CC, take death from the Saturn Seeker.
Alright, so we have round... Oh, he's getting Saturn Seeking on Sunday! He's not gonna let that happen 4 times, right? There we go. Okay, so... Orange section, very straightforward. You just kind of C-kick, get your buns in there. You can wait for the Saturn Seeker or just go mock chicken if you're feeling brave. See if Fatty's feeling brave. Section is yellow. So the yellow section, you have Scramble Thunder. Gotta get a few keys in each section. While jungling these Electro Guards.
Oh, Fatty made it in first try.
Fatty cruising. Dirksy kind of struggling in level 2 here. Meanwhile, Kumba does advance into level 3. But Fatty and Owl, very much at the same pace, basically on the same ball. Jinx Marino comes in, Fatty dies. Kind of have to not, yeah.
They're having some trouble bouncing on these balls here.
Shoutouts to MEKA, the ball master. So yeah, you can use Scramble Thunder while you're bouncing on these balls, and you can stall your momentum or completely cut off or negate your momentum when you use it.
Yep.
Kind of hover spam shot it to like move more horizontally, and it does help out. Fatty to the green section where you have Tornado Blow. So again, he's got to get 3 keys in this section while navigating Tornado Blow, avoiding these enemies, and makes it look nice and easy. We go from green to blue here in Rainbow Road, and now it is the blue section. We have Oil, kind of tight and congested, more scary than it really is. He's gonna first try it like a chip-a-doo.
Oh!
Who's got it again? Oh, ow!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did CC have charge kick?
Wait, what's this song? What's this song? Hold on. Man, what a banger. Let's go! Yeah, you could cheese the remover. I did know that was possible, but it's like really hard to do. And I was like, you know what, if they get it, they get it. If not, if not. It doesn't help them too much. But yeah.
Until they get to this section. Purple section.
Use Tornado Blow to get up there.
True.
Yep. We have a lot of purple, JD. This was your section. Do you want to explain the thought process here?
Sure. Marino messaged me and he's like, "Hey, I'm almost done my level and I don't have time to finish the purple section." And I was like, "Give me your level." And then this came out of it. Like some hybrid child.
I more wanted you to explain that you have to force them to use Tornado Hold, which is more of a vertical weapon. So you have to hit the plant barrier with it first to open it up, and then you have to shoot it on the platform, and then you have to jump into it. Now, of course, you could either cancel, which you're going to see all 4 of these guys do, or you would have to wait if you don't cancel. There's generous Shishis everywhere, which allow you to never worry about weapon energy, and these enemies that are inconveniently placed in all of this, sprinkled through the section, all take 2 hits each, and this weapon is just awkward to shoot.
Yep. In general, Tornado Hold's a little bit of a slower weapon than they're expecting through the level. So, you know, going slow, thinking about your next move might pay off.
Almost. He almost had the sickest backup on TV. Almost. We got a lot of purple. Pumbaa, Fatty, and Dirksy all in purple. Dirksy did slow down a little bit here in level 2, but he'll be wrapping this up very soon.
Fatty almost made it to the end, and he reset prematurely. He could have beat the section already, but he thought he was going to die.
And as Jimmy said, he is very much overcomplicating this with C-Kick. It definitely helps in this section, but it is not the end-all be-all tool used to get through here. It definitely is helping him, but it's causing more confusion and
unnecessary death.
Yeah.
Fatty into the black section, the rainbow section.
Yeah, this is the final section of the Rainbow Road. It is in fact rainbow. You have NATO with your rainbow. We have double rainbow action. You get NATO, you can't get sniped though, but you gotta grab 3 keys corresponding with the rainbow, and that is the end of the level. Start at the beginning of the road. The end of the road is the beginning of the road.
Very nicely done. Fatty up in front. Dirksy a little bit behind.
Look at that's a lot of rainbow action. Let's go. Kumba also there. This is the
nicely
road.
done.
All right, guys. This is where the difficulty really starts. So if the difficulty was on a level 3, we just turned it up to a 7. Okay, we just skipped 4 notches. This is level 4. Flashback, no floors. I nailed it. Created by the one and only Chambers Chimney Piece. This is from season 1. 5x5 week. He had a level called Flashback Floors, and this is Flashback Falls. This is Flashback. I can't even say it.
Flashback, no falls.
No floors.
No floors.
You get here, and you get Magnet Beam, Super Arrow, Jet Adapter, a C-Kick, NATO. You get a nice plethora of basically Kaizo weapons that are all movement-based in some way and are very unique from the next. And in all these levels, if you see all these sections in the level, all have similarities. First of all, they all have repeating sections. You'll see the same exact layout in each section. You'll also see slight little sprinkle adjustments of platforms and movement just to kind of correspond with the weapon that Chambey forces the player to use. Which again, there's tons. Right now we see Owl going into the Magnet Beam section, which is where Fatty is. Fatty is in the lead at the moment.
And if you played Season 1, this level's aesthetics will be very reminiscent to you.
Oh yeah.
The 5x5 used the exact same tiles. Of course it had different weapons, the layout was different, but this
Owl gets the stubber! Owl got the stubber!
This level calls back to that level.
Oh, yes. We go right from Magnet Beam to Jet Adapter. We have Infinite Jet Adapter.
Charge. Dirksy in the green section here, making quick work of the yellow section that the other players stumbled on.
And what a banger to this song. This will really get your blood pumping on Sunday. These racers are woo! Listen to the song.
Oh, Dirksy whiffs the last jump there.
Ooh. Patty could have went for the C-Kick through the laser, because he does have iframes naturally with C-Kick, but opted out for it. I like it. Better safe than sorry. Patty is a firm believer of respect and just kind of taking the respectable amount of time needed to analyze and address the situation, and then execute as planned instead of trying to be fancy or try to get away with something he shouldn't be.
And sometimes it works out. He might not be as fast as the other players, but he is in first place for a reason.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say that's why he got here. And even with Wily runs, like his conservative playstyle, that's him plays. The exact opposite of mine, where I touch every enemy in the level, and Fatty just wants to kill them. Just kind of moves about his own flow. It's very impressive.
Yep, you know, he doesn't spend time waiting on the ready screen as much as everyone else. He just beats the levels. That being said, CC the Owl and Fatty are actually tied for points. However, Fatty's total time for the past 10 weeks is less than CC's, so he is technically in first place.
Woo! That was so scary from Fatty. That was so scary. Very, very tight spring jump around the corner there. He nailed it. So Fatty's got to do a little mashy to get to the spring. Let's see if he holds it in. Goes all the way up. Got to pop this block. And respect. Look at the respect. You gotta love it. Now he's gonna mash all the way like a bird, fly all the way to the ladder to the spring, up and in. Go to the final
Nicely
section.
done.
I think. No, I don't know. Super arrow. What I think is the hardest section. You'll see right here. Let's see what Fatty's setup is. Does he use a spring?
Hey Marino, what's that in the top right corner of Fatty's screen, just below his live splits?
Why? Trap. Oh, the cursor! It is a trap! God dang it. Any cursor gamers in chat? Alright, I can't unsee it. Thank you. Now, chat, make sure you guys take 5 seconds and respect the cursor on Fatty's screen. Because it's ruined for me, and you bet your buns it's ruined for you too. Okay, we get to the boss, Fatty! Boss, it's his blast man is weak to super arrow. Let's see if he figures it out.
Yeah, he
misses.
never
Good
see
thing.
bosses weak to super arrow, so you'll love to see it.
Oh, he gets it. Let's go. And you can also triple stack it, do a bunch of damage with Fatty. It's going to take his time. 7 hits. Nice and easy. Very good
And the
job.
level is done. Made very quick work of Chombey's level here.
So Fatty is moving on to level 5. Meanwhile, Dirksy at the end of level 3 with a pretty juicy lead right now. Let's see if his cursor is going to get moved. By the way, speaking of level 5, guys, we have a MEKA level, which is normally like level 8, 9, or 10. It's level 5. This level is called Gray Spikes, Green Spikes, Blue and Purple 2. And it's made by MEKA. So, some Kaizo-y elements here. Again, there's no floor, so you're going to be using Thunder Claws to grapple, Sheep Blocks to platform. You're using green blocks, Sheep Blocks. Some objects, they're obviously floors, but as you see, they disappear. The whole idea behind this is hang time and utilizing your objects that just are not tile floors that allow you to progress.
Yep.
Magnet ceilings.
Obviously, it is a no floors week, but it's very, very difficult to make a level in Mega Man with absolutely 0 floors.
Ooh. Yeah, that part's pretty tricky. What Fatty did there, it's hard to analyze the timing of the green block plus the key plus where you go. That section where he just died is a ton of information to take in all at once. I totally understand that then. You really have to know your objects and interactions, especially if you want to be fighting with the big boys. You got to know this game, and especially with the new update coming out, there's going to be so much stuff to learn and adapt to. And being able to do that in a blind setting, in the heat of the moment in top 4 against a really strong opponent, like, you really have to be keen on this stuff, and these guys are showing you how it's done.
Patty already in the Star Crash section, a full level ahead of Dirk.
Kumba takes the lead! Ow! 2 health! Jeez, giving me a stroke. Kumba enters level 5. Fatashi finishing level 4. Wow, very, very close between Kumba and...
Oh wow, CC and Kumba. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very quick level.
No! Dirk!
Oh, did Dirksy die at the last screen?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Definitely happened. This is the road, it's called the Rainbow.
You know, this level might give Kumba a little bit of an advantage. Kumba loves mecha style levels.
Oh yeah. Anyone with a good brain, JDE appreciates good mecha. This is very clean, very to the point, but yes, it's got to be said, you are familiar with his style of levels, especially in a lighter setting. You look forward to them, you have fun, and you know they're going to flow like a fine wine.
Oh, Fatty dies right on the Hornet Roll section. That's close to the end of this section here. You hate to see it.
Kumba's still in the lead. We see pause buffer strats come out of Kumba, which you love to see it. Love to see pause buffering. I used to be super against it, but then I just learned that it's super OP, and you gotta use what you can in this game. The game is so hard, you always pause. Oh! The pause into star to get over! Oh, let's go.
Oh my god, Fatty, don't die, don't die, don't die. Oh my god, Fatty.
Fatty was almost an orb toucher, but he got the JDE curse, the one and only. Let's go. Kumba touches the orb, now takes a death.
Fatty's got it this time. He won't let Kumba take the lead for long.
Why can't Dirksy get out of the road? I know it's nice to look at, but what's wrong? Oh man, Dirksy. Go, let's go. Nice job, Dirksy. We see Kuma getting into level 6, which is Plunder the Foolish Chantey, created by TOXIN. So, this level...
Kumba might lose some time here. This is the puzzliest level of the week.
It is, yes. So, there are tons of bounce balls, water physics, and most importantly, fans in this level. And if you don't know what you're doing, they will blow you away. So you have to know how to hold jump against balls or not when to. So there's 50-50s on balls. And also you've got to be mindful of all the fans in the level, which are basically beautifully flowing through the level. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh, that's a fan when the whole level's friggin' fans. So the trick here, and you have to understand this, Kumba no one can progress this section unless they get a specific bounce off of this orange bounce ball, causing them to do what Kumba just did for 1 second, but you can't bomb, which causes Roll to do like a nice flowing horizontal hover above the water line. But you'll see on Kumba's screen, he just opened up the door. He cannot beat this section unless he gets the physics.
Whoa! No, you're wrong. He can beat the section. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not.
He's going to try it anyway, and with pause buffering, you can probably do it, so I do anticipate to see pause buffering. But yeah, the fans definitely hurt you if you try to get away with that. So it's not really obvious. It's very hard to do as a creator to incorporate some of these fancier flows and build levels out of certain mechanics, because you kind of have to force the player to do a specific interaction to do what you want them to do. So it's kind of a risk to take. It's only really seen by next level creators, but you love to see TOXIN going for it. Yeah, look at this. So we might see everyone get stuck here, and this is really good for Dirksy until someone figures out, oh, Owl's got the flow, dude! Owl knows, and Owl actually has a huge advantage here. Oh, Kuma gets it! Oh, he holds the wall, though. Kuma's gonna stubborino this. Owl figured out what to do, and this is a huge, huge, huge deal. People were worried about level 10 being a problem separating the race. Well, guess what, guys? This is a really big deal. That Owl nailed it. We see if anyone else can figure it out. Kuma's going to keep being a stubborino. He's going to keep dying to that spike once he finds a way around it.
Fatty might get it. He just touched the ball that he needs to touch, but now he's also being stubborn.
Yeah, it looks like you can get it too, which is really stupid. Man, this is really big for Owl. Kumba sees, oh, he's bonking. He's got to open this up. Let's see if he does it after this door. He's gonna open the door. Does he go left? He's gonna go left. I think he figured it out. He's gonna go. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He got it. No, he's sitting. He's bonking. Does he know to check the other one? He has to hit the other one. Oh, he is not happy. Dude, he is not happy. I kind of feel for him. We maybe should have had a gift for this or something. Hindsight's 20/20. But yeah, I mean, holy moly, he's not happy.
These guys are big boys. They can figure it out.
Can they?
I think so. Fatty's going left right now. He's touching the balls. I think he also knows what he needs to do here. Maybe.
Boom. Okay. I think he knows. He's just trying to figure out how to get to the orange ball, which again, it's awkward because of these fans. See what Fatty does. Open the door. Yo, Dirksy's kind of cruising! Dirksy needed this! Owl's stuck here as well. He has to use this magnet ceiling, also use momentum from this ball. Here we go, we got it. Look at Owl flow. Oh, he got hit by the enemy.
For those of you not paying attention, there are two balls. The ones with the stripes, you have to hold jump on. The ones without stripes, you just have to touch.
Look at that flow. Oh, so
Fatty made it to the next.
Kumba made it. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I totally missed what Kumba did to get there. I don't know if he stubborinoed it or if he found the flow, but either way, let's go, dude. Next is Fatty. See how he does it. Anything's still possible, guys. We're not even a third through the race yet. Still have an hour and a half to beat these levels, and there's a lot of ass kicking left. So this is not even close to over.
Oh man, Fatty.
This is the most puzzly level, and it's very challenging because of the fans. You have to know your interactions.
I feel so bad too, because they all touched the ball like they're supposed to, but then they all forgot about it for the next section.
I gotta say, this level is so unique and so creative, I really have to give it to Toxin. Really utilizing these fans and water in just such a good way. Every screen is entertaining to watch. We see pausing coming out of Owl. He's trying to get the key. Scoop it! Scoop it! Oh! Wait for the hover! Wait for the key hover! No! We see Kumba catching up. So this screen that Kumba's on, it's not the easiest thing ever. We might see him stuck here for a few seconds. You actually just have to go in a circle, and I also had trouble with this screen. He needs this key, but to do it, you have to like move in a certain way. All right, he got it. In and out. Let's go. Man.
Oh, come on, Fatty. You had it.
I feel so bad, too. It should be like level 11. Oh. Owl! Come on, man! Yo, what a filthy pauser. It works. He's in there. We have Hardman as the final boss of level 6. Hardman and a broomstick.
Touch the other ball. Come on, Fatty.
See. I mean, all that has to happen is Fatty is gonna sit here for a few more minutes, get super salty, right? And then...
No, he got it. He got it. He got it. He got it.
Okay, good. Let's go. Xerxes, he's coming, dude. He's coming. Let's go. All right, so Kuma knows now. All right, let's see if he gets it.
I'm sure Fatty's gonna give Toxin some harsh words after this race.
Look at this flow. Oh no! We get to watch it again though. It looks so nice when you see it, guys. Kumba screen, bottom right. Check out this beautiful flow. You're just soaring on a Sunday. Feels good, looks good, plays good, probably smells good too. Owl is an orb toucher after the double Hardman fight. Wait, what's at the top?
Beautiful sunset.
Double Splash Woman. Owl finishes level 6 exactly at the 27-minute mark. Moving on to level 7. This level is called Kicker Cave, also known as Kicker Cave. You have C-Kick, Bounce Balls, JDE, you were right, and you have to not die. So what that looks like is taking advantage of magnet ceilings, fans, and bounce balls, knowing your C-Kick, finding the sweet spots, and cruising in this cave. Oh, by the way, it is created by Dr. ZEOS.
Also known as Dr. Zigzag.
Tile work is clean, simple, efficient. You see Owl cruising. Pumbaa needs to get this key. See if he can get it before this Joe gets him. Oh, come on, Joe! Touch the door, Kumba! Touch the door, Kumba! Oh, no! Xerxes shining on springs and ladders. Let's see if
I don't know what screen I should be focused on. They're all doing
I'm
so
telling
good.
you, it's so hard. It's... Oh, man. Owl dies. Kumba,
oh, man.
Behind. But this is...
Toxin,
I'm glad you said it.
You're gonna get a yelling when this level's done.
I'm glad you said it, JD. This kind of an anti-Kumba level, and I kind of feel guilty, because it's not like we make levels for or against racers, but if you looked at this level close enough, you'd be like, you know what, Marino, you're a liar. This is anti-Kumba.com. But it's not. He's not happy, though. He's gonna swipe at this Joe with the broom, so the Joe's dead. What is this? Gotta get the key. It's going to full circle. Touch the door, Kumba. Open the door. Use your key. Yeah. No.
I'm unsure of how to progress to get the second key.
I want a Kumba cam, dude. I want a Kumba cam. He's not happy. He's not happy, dude. Meanwhile, Xerxes still having a flashback. Flashback, no floors. Patty is cruising. He is officially cruising through Toxin's level 6 versus Xerxes level 4. We have Owl level 7 versus Kumba's level 6. Exactly 1 hour left to go. More pause buffering coming out of Kumba, or excuse me, out of Owl. We're gonna see the C-Kick Hey, does he die on this next screen? Call it. Go ahead. Does he die? Ball or no ball? All right, let's see.
He's wasting more time pausing than if you were just.
Got the ball. No, I like to see the pausing.
I don't mind the pausing, but it's slower in this case.
What's that story? Slow and steady wins the race. Tortoise in the hair. Then Pumbaa fighting Hardman with a broomstick. Pumbaa doesn't know this yet, but there's 2 Hardmen. After Pumbaa kills this Hardman, there's another Hardman. Xerxes on the super arrow section. Flashback, no floors. Frame is very tricky.
Went the correct way and he beat the section first try. Funny the way things work out.
Yo, Fatty, cruising. Let's go. I love this section. Very nicely done by Fatty. Owl in the boss of level 6, which is LeBron James, aka it's Bounce Man. He's just gonna bounce around this room, fish you from full screen, do heaps and heaps of damage, and you have to use your iframes while avoiding his balls, while staying on the ceiling, or optionally floating in the air with fans while avoiding spikes. A lot of stuff going on here, way harder than it looks. Let's see how Owl does. He's about to get sniped and die, I'm pretty sure. Kind of like the weatherman, it's gonna snow tomorrow. Pretty sure Owl's about to get punched in the face and die.
You always get LeBron James'd.
Dirkso! Come on, what up? Yes!
Yes!
Let's go.
Nicely done.
Yep. Alright, Pumbaa now in Kicker Cave.
Okay.
Way harder than it looks. Well, it already looks really hard. Welcome to top 4. Let's go. Xerxes on level 5 is MEKA's Great Spikes, Green Spikes, Blue and Purple 2. Owl is just taking punches to the face. There's the wiggle. He's going to take advantage of this iframe wiggle, and we're going to see him probably not move from this for the rest of the level.
That's how I beat him. He just wiggle. He never kicked damage.
He is. That was really greedy. That was really greedy. That was really greedy. Owl finishes level 6, level 7. Holy moly, these guys are almost done. Level 8, guys, please look at this gameplay. This is Water Ball, created by Pee-Pee. Just please watch this gameplay. Just please watch this.
This may also be a level that some people like and some people don't like.
Watch this gameplay. Oh, wait, what? Wait, as soon as he starts cruising, look at him go. Oh man, it's like butter. Look at him go. Oh. Woo! NRS, baby, let's go. The gameplay is literally the smoothest, butteriest, free-flowing movement in the books. PP, you're a master, and man, this is so unique. It's so simple in concept and design, but it's done perfectly. Please enjoy the gameplay, and hopefully you guys at home can download the pack, get your hands on the level. Even if you're like, wow, that looks scary and hard. This is actually way easier than it looks. You just dash into a wall, and as long as you're shooting Mega Ball against a wall, or at the perfect angle as you're falling down, the perfect angle is optional. But as long as you're in a wall and you shoot, you will always go up. I was a little more experienced with Mega Ball, but when you're falling, let's say you look at a clock, and it's 12 to 3, or 12 to 9 o'clock. If you're falling from 12 to 9 or 12 to 3, during that fall, you can Mega Ball again. So you'll see him try to nail those Mega Balls at that specific angle or against a wall. And meantime, it's buttery smooth and he's just cruising. And he has to collect keys at the same time, just flying all over this map like a madman. Look at him go. Look at him.
It's actually not as hard as it looks because the water does slow you down a lot. Beautiful. It's a very smooth level.
Look at Owl's comfy, dude. Look at, he is comfy. He is comfy. This is what you want to see. Look at him. I hate to keep putting the spotlight on him, but man, the gameplay is just nuts. Meanwhile, Fantasy, I keep calling him Fantasy. Fantasy finishing, Fatty finishing level 6. Get out of that level. Move on to the next one. Meanwhile, Xerxes level 5. Yes, level 5, and Pumbaa still in Kicker Cave. Plenty of time in the race. Pumbaa is good with C-Kick. There are some little puzzly elements to this, but he's experienced with Kaizo races, and you could buff this level in 2 seconds and turn it into a Kaizo race, no problem. So Pumbaa is cruising. Xerxes doing pretty good in the MEKA level. until I open my mouth. I'm sorry for that. And Owl, or excuse me, Fatty, cursor still on screen. You know what I mean.
I was looking for the cursor. I found it. It's like Where's Waldo?
It is. Luckily, there's not 4 Waldos, or I'd have a problem. So this whole section Owl's in is you have to get keys in every section. So you're going to see him scour this level and scour all of these sections looking for red keys. Of course, the red keys, they stand out better than blue keys. Well, that's greedy. Oh, that's greedy. Ooh, that's...
Ooh,
okay.
CC
kind of deserved that. Yeah, that was greedy, but it worked. Choomba. Nice and easy. All this buttery gameplay, I really got to give credit to all the creators. They know what they're doing, and I could not work with a better team. So again, spotlight's on you. You guys are the best. This league is nothing. Literally, without you, without the levels, there's nothing to do. So the creators, you guys are the nuts. Play these levels, download them. Every level has a flow and has butter. If you know where to look and how to find it, no reset logo, bottom left, Owl in the box. We have the one and only boring Toadman, except he's in a room with fans and bounce balls, and all you have are Mega Balls, and he hits like a truck.
This fight with Toadman is actually quite difficult. You never think a hard Toadman fight, but this is one of them.
Oh yeah. It's like a truck. You get hit 5 times and you die, and you have to hit him 14 times. So you 14, him 5. Look at this.
Also, if you're too slow, he rains. He's got back to Mega Ball. You can only have 1 on screen, so if you do not cancel...
Choomba checkpoint, very nice. Xerxes moving on to the final section of level 5. Fatty also in Kicker Cave.
Alright, CC is on...
Floorless. Alright, guys. We had a special guest creator make a level, and he's from the Kaizo community. And his name is The Butcher Kevin, aka my boy Butcher, aka The Butcher Piece, aka Butcher, The Butcher Kevin. This is level 9. It's called Floorless Frenzy, created by Butcher, and it's level 9. It's hard. There's like 1,000 different interactions. There's weapon blocks, lasers, crash blocks, bounce balls, keys, doors, like basically one of everything in this level practically. So a lot of stuff to adapt to. Meanwhile, very minimal flooring, as you'll see in some sections. I don't even know how to commentate this, JD. You want to help me out with this?
You just pay attention to the indicators, swipe your brooms, shoot your lemons. There's really not much to say.
That's really good advice. Yeah, if you guys are new to Mega Maker, just swipe your brooms and just shoot your lemons, and you'll be alright. You'll be in top 4 too. Owl dies. So in this section, Owl died. You have to actually juggle bombs there. It's very, very difficult, but if we see Choomba cruising here as he makes it to level 8, and he is experienced, he's having fun, Choomba knows.
Xerxes top right, can he make it to the orb?
Yes! Very nice. Done by Xerxes. Get out of there. Alright, Fatty's still in Kicker Cave. The last 3 short times I glanced over at him, he's Kicker Cave.
So Fatty is not a Kaizo player, and this level is, in my opinion, the most Kaizo of the bunch.
Oh yeah.
I know that Marino thinks Floorless Frenzy is, but I think Kicker Cave is more Kaizo. So I think
Jay, I want you to look at the bottom left of the screen, and I want you to tell a new player to play it. They'll never play this. Look at how scary this bottom level looks. Everyone at home
said about the other level too, though. I don't know.
This is scary. The Butcher's a scary guy. That's why he was hired. And Owl is an experienced gamer, and he's just dying left and right here as well. This part's tricky. You have to pop the bomb, juggle back and forth on this flipper, waiting for the bomb to explode, grab Centaur, shoot Centaur, use Centaur, climb up here, and just keep going. Bounce ball, open the door. Choomba gets up there, missed a key! Choomba missed 2 keys! How do you miss keys? Are you crazy? The Xerxes in the slowest level. Yeah, Xerxes in the slowest level as well, level 6. I would say on average this one just takes longer than all of them because there's so much to figure out.
Yep.
Patty does have a nice gap over Xerxes. Owl doesn't have that big of a gap on Choomba. Anything's possible.
So this level, this section that Owl's in right now, shooting the on-offs while bouncing, is my favorite section of the level.
Yep, again, I would say this one looks harder than it is. Some parts of this game are either way harder than they look or way easier than they look. And this one's, you know, more bullying and scary. However, these bosses might look easy, but they're definitely tricky. I expect at least one death on all of these bosses from all of these racers. Let's see if any of these racers can first try any of these. Owl's gonna first try this one, unless he gets Commentator's Curse. JD, you wanna help me with the curse?
No, I think Owl's got this. He's not gonna die.
Alright, you were right.
Although he did take the Yashishi before he fought the 3 bosses, so he's probably gonna die.
This is the hardest boss. You always die here. You never first try this. You have to... Exactly. You have to bounce on walls while shooting switches. And he's gonna try the next one. We have Sparkman and Gyro. Take your poison.
3 bosses
So hard.
back to back to back.
Alright, so he's gonna try Freeze Man again. We're gonna see bounce balls, shooting buttons, shooting Freeze Man all at the same time. So you're going back and forth with the balls while you're being mindful of the laser, while you're avoiding Freeze Man, while you're hitting Freeze Man. Level 9 boss, baby.
Yep. So it might be more difficult the way CC's doing this, switching back to Buster between bounces. I kept Gyro the whole time, and I thought this fight was quite reasonable.
Yeah, and you know what's kind of weird? This was the only level that wasn't ready for Jimmy in playtesting or whatever when that happened. And it showed, baby. I mean, I told JDE when he's like, oh, I don't know, this level's not level 9. I was like, give this level to Jimmy. Jimmy will talk about this level for an hour. So, let's go, dude.
I did play an earlier version of it that had different bosses. Chombey and Jimmy, I guess, worked together to nerf this level.
Holy moly. I don't even know who to look at. Dirksy, he's got to figure out this bounce ball momentum. He can progress. He sees it, but he needs to get the right ball, which is the furthest left, most inconvenient one, unfortunately for him. He might try to stub Marino this a few times, but if he sees that indicator above his head, it shows him, hey, striped ball is
He's
where
got
you get
some
the over.
water lag here.
Batty with the lag.
I don't know if that's his stream or if he's actually having lag, but something's degrading.
I don't know, but one thing I will tell you is you have to kill all 3 of these bosses.
Nicely done. Now we have CC on the...
Okay. Just go, see, you say what you want to say, and then I'll say what I want to say. Go.
I was going to say the most divisive level of the week.
Guys, I've been waiting for this level since week 1. This is my favorite JDE level he's ever made, period. Look at the rainbow, look at the colors, look at the distortion, look at the chaos, look at the beauty. This level's a friggin' masterpiece. It's beautiful on the eyes, but it's brutal. As Owl's gonna, let's see how long he spends in this. You have only command select, and JDE made this specifically abusing/utilizing all these different gimmicks, objects, and interactions in the level, forcing you to get a certain set of weapons that allow you to progress. So for example, there's fire, in some sections you need water. There's spikes in some sections, you need some spike negation, like Skull Barrier or Centaur Flash.
You also can't use command select while you're on the ladder. So there are cubbies throughout the level. They are your thinking spots.
Yep. Look at that Smiler. Who's happier than that Smiler? We see Owl with the Rush Jet. Very smart. You really have to know your weapons with this. Let's see if Owl's just going to keep re-rolling here. He's just going to go Water Shield. Let's see. Here, so he has to pop this block, as he does. Now he's just going to progress. What does he need here? He has to climb up and get this green key somehow. And it's so hard off the tunnel vision, guys, but we want to just be respectful of who's in the lead before you see other racers get there, so you guys can understand what you're seeing as you see other runners get there. JD, what else you want to talk about this level before I go absolutely hamburger?
Like you said before, you just really need to know your weapons. Having experience with this game, knowing that you could W storm up that wall, or you can wheel cutter, or tornado hold. Knowing your weapons is exactly what you need here. And
Item 1, Item 3, Windstorm, Tornado Hold, Wheel Cutter. There's like 6 different options or so, maybe even more. that you can use to get up here.
And the people who practice will have a huge boost in this level.
Wait, he can just jump. He's being a peach, but I respect it. He can just jump. Oh, he sees it. Okay, go, go. And look at the colors. It's so beautiful, GD. It's so nice. The masterpiece.
Yeah, that was a good pile driver.
Come on, Dirksy. Man. So, Dirksy's getting baited by this top ball up here. He sees there's another orange ball to the left with the indicator, but he's only trying the upper orange ball, and it's not going to work. He has to do the other orange ball.
You know, I don't really really blame him. That indicator shows the straight ball leads to the orb, so...
Yeah, if anything, that ball above should have been a different color, but regardless, he makes a very nice job, Dirksy. Yeah, you hate to see runners being separated by something like that. Not saying it's Toxin's fault, or my fault, or anyone's fault, but definitely a lot of stuff, again, that can be really hard when making these intricate levels and expecting the player to do it. But maybe it could have been more clear there.
Definitely PP's fault.
Man, imagine... Oh, man. Yeah, the rainbow. So what do we need here? We gotta get up this wall. You can do that a few different ways. Again, item 3.
You always die with an item 3 here.
Yeah, you have to shoot it from the ground. If you try to jump and shoot it, you won't be able to do it. NATO's always good. Probably the best weapon in the level for this, next to Super Arrow and Rush Jet. Gotta be said, Owl's in the final level, basically around the halfway point of this race. And Kumba is almost on level 9. But this level 10 has a lot of schmagonies in it, so anything can happen. But Owl looks very comfy. Meanwhile,
that D-boost is an intended strat. There is only 2 ways to pass, or 3 ways to pass that room. One is Kamikaze D-boost, one is Skull Barrier, and one is C-Flash. Don't think like it's cheese.
Yeah, Kumba with the clean stuff. He's not messing around. Fine. So let's see how Kumba does knowing it's a butcher level. Oh, almost okay. Almost a backup from Kumba. Very nice. Dirksy seems like he's got his grip on this level now. He just learned about the momentum from the last ball, so I'm sure he's going to apply it here any moment when he realizes maybe there should have been an indicator right on that ball as well to make it a little more obvious, but you can't nail everything in every level, guys. Doing this stuff is hard. So someone's always going to be upset somewhere, somehow. 5 o'clock somewhere. Doing this stuff is really hard, especially at a very high level. But it is what it is.
I think CC's frustrated with command select.
Can't blame him. It's like going to the grocery store, and then you get all your groceries to put them in the cart, but then when you go home, they transformed into different groceries that you didn't get. Makes no sense. He's cruising. So he needs this red key to open the red door. How does he get this red key? Well, he's going to open these plant barriers, and he's going to find a way to go touch it. How does he touch it? He's going to... D-kick.
There you go.
And how does he get up to the door?
I'm guessing wheel cutter.
Or D-kick. How does he touch the door? Oh, that'll open it. How do you get up there? Super arrow. Very nice. Owl showing
CC
you
is at the boss.
JDE, how long for the boss? Sub 5 or more?
The first thing he's going to try to do is Kamikaze. Everybody's
I think
first.
you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Kamikaze.
Maybe not though. Maybe not. I mean, you think he's gonna get baited? How do you kill Bomb Man? What's he gonna try? He's just gonna try a bunch of everything. If he somehow like randomly does this, like fluke style, I'm gonna scream like a chicken. Like you never just fluke this, right?
What?
Guys, Owl is going to grand finals over Kumba. Unfortunately, Kumba, who was our season 1 Big Chungus champion, is not going to be in grand finals in season 2. He's getting the boot. Kumba is a god. Unfortunately, he is not going to be in. We will not have Big Chungus for season 3 potentially, unless whoever wins is a friggin' monster. Man, It's so hard to send people home. Kumba, we all know you're like a brother to us. You're our family. Hate to see you go. You're a god gamer. But Owl does it, ladies and gentlemen, with a 49 sub 50, dude. Cruise control.
That was really good. He did amazing on the command select level. Command select is a slow weapon. That level is meant to be taken slow, and CC just didn't care.
Woohoo! Very nicely done. Fatty is still in water ball, but he is in the second half now, so he did get a little more comfy. Dirksy can definitely catch up, but he's got his work cut out.
I don't know. He's 2 levels ahead of Dirksy. That's going to be hard to catch up.
It's true. But all it takes is some lack of understanding of a section, and then you kind of get in your own head and you do whatever Fatty's doing now. Like, what was Fatty just doing? He's literally testing how Mega Ball works, this checkpoint right now. So if whatever he's doing continues and Dirksy just keeps cruise control activated, anything can happen. Fatty is literally stuck here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he's gonna beat it. I'm not saying like, oh, he's done for, but I'm just letting you know he's hit a significant roadblock at the moment.
Yeah, he like I said earlier, he doesn't have experience with the Kaizo aspect of levels, so things like Mega Ball will give him trouble.
He did just beat the first section, and I'm pretty confident and comfy in saying, if you can do the first section, you can do the second section. Fatty is really good, and he's going to show you that as he, with maximum confidence, gets over this section. Very nice.
Who knows, after this level, he might even like Mega Ball.
It's true. Alright, so let's see how Kumba does with this very much Kaizo-esque boss fight. I have to say, out of all the levels and all the screens in Season 2, especially all the bosses, I would say this one is basically a Kaizo boss, but it's so clean and refined and simply, well, like, simply done on the surface, that it's just smooth butter easy. It's only hard if you lack understanding and experience, which these runners do not.
Amazing job cleaning up.
Owl, holy moly, dude. Woohoo! Big GG's, Owl. Fatty, gotta get these keys, man.
Yeah, while you're waiting, go beat command select level in a different way.
Yeah, go play the command select level, but don't use Rush Jet or NATO or Super Arrow. I think that level was too short, JD.
I guess next time I'll just make it double the length.
Flip that. Like I said, that level's a masterpiece. Kumba is an orb toucher. Get out of there, dude. He's out of level 9, moving on to level 10. And let's see if he gives us any reaction at all. Maybe some jumps, maybe some wiggles, maybe some back and forths. I'll tell you if we do. I'll know. No, he's going right in. He's expecting it. We kind of teased it in the Discord, saying, hey, we have a command select level. Oh, he got the big chunkus music. JD, why don't you tell them about the music in this level?
So I tried to make a level that Marino won't be able to splice a video for. That was my goal. So, you know, flashing backgrounds, very hectic gameplay, things that reset when you scroll them on and off screen, and also the music changes every few steps.
Every few steps, whether you jump high or jump low or move left, just listen to the music. There's one part where Charge Man, the very beginning of Charge Man, it starts up, and then it stops and starts up and stops like 6 times. And it's glorious, and I can't wait to get there and shine the spotlight on it. JDE, you're a mastermind.
It's a very hectic level, but like I said earlier, if you play it carefully, it's actually not that bad. In a race environment, obviously, you're going to be sweating, you're going to make mistakes, and you'll probably die needlessly.
Yeah, honestly, Owl, what got you so far ahead of Kumba, and I'm going to say it's the reason you won, is because of how fast you did the bounce ball momentum in level 6 Plunder the Foolish Chantey. You read that bounce ball hover very, very quickly compared to the other runners, and you got a significant edge when that happened. And I'm pretty sure that is literally what just separated you and Kumba for the most part, because he kind of got stuck on that for a second, which is totally fine. I mean, it's not fine. We should have cleaned it up a bit. But it definitely happens. See Fatty on the boss. Let's go, dude. Showing you that water ball is free and fun and fair. We just have Toadman, who is not fair or fun.
I think Fatty will actually have an easier time on Butcher's level than he did on Water Ball. And that just might be experience with the weapons.
Very clean fight. Let's go. Fatty, sick fight, dude. Yeah, PP, we had to change your level a bunch, alright? We'll talk about it later. Maker K from Dirksy. Floorless Frenzy, level 9 from Fatty versus Dirksy's level 7. We have Owl, who just finished over Kumba, and Kumba is in level 10. Trying to find a weapon to get up this wall, like item 3. Without bonking. Very nice. And now what is he going to look for? Something to put out the fire, or perhaps, maybe if he gets lucky, he'll get Rush Jet and fly over it? What's he
So
looking
many
for?
options.
He's going to try to freeze it with ice! That doesn't work. Rush Jet, that'll do it. Kumba loves Rush Jet. Just trust. No.
Oh!
Yeah, Rush has got a really big nose, and sometimes he's a bad dog. Yeah, I want to see if what you said is true with Fatty on this level, because this level is again scarier than it looks, but it is at the same time it's not. It's just kind of really hard. So I'm very curious with not too much Kaizo experience. He still knows all these interactions, right? But a lot of the stuff, taking it in blind and first trying, especially this bomb flipper, you can never do that first try.
TC, I want to know, what did you think about the command select level?
Yeah, Owl, talk to us. Did you enjoy it? Did you dislike it? Was it fun? Was it too colorful? Was it not colorful enough? Maybe you should have used more rainbows, you know? We want your feedback right now on color command. Oh, please. Based Owl. Going to grand finals! Let's go! Don't make me come over there and hype you up, Owl. Oh, Fatty! Okay, so Fatty sees what to do now. So once he gets there, he should know that he should proc the bomb from the sheet block before he jumps on the flip.
Yep.
Also, in case you didn't see it, in any other level in NRS Season 1 or Season 2, Sand does refresh your seat kick, which is basically the staple mechanic in Kicker Cave, which is where Dirksy is. Butcher Boy in the chat! Yo, let's go, dude! Nice to see you. Kevino. Alright, shoutouts to my homie Butcher Piece. We see Fatty on the most cryptic section of Butcher's level, which is again this flipper, bomb, sheet block interaction. There's very much a PEMDAS order style to how to approach this, and if you don't do it exactly the intended way, you're probably going to not have enough time unless you get some like really tight jumps. Fatty nails it. Let's see Centaur Flash used, up and in.
Don't worry, CC, you didn't cheese anything with Rush Jet. That level was intended for Rush Jet and Star Crash and all the other overpowered weapons.
Kumba's got 1 HP and he's just thinking. He's got his hand on his chin with his eyes closed. Look at Mega Man right now on Kumba's screen. His eyes are closed, hands on his chin. He's just dreaming. Just dreaming. Meanwhile, Fatty is cruising underwater with this beautiful, buttery Butcher Boy gameplay. We have double C-Kick refresh underwater with some spike smilers on a Sunday. C-Kick completely slays this mock chicken refresh. And another smiler! We finally see it! Top left! Get those smilers out in chat. Let's go. Any smiler users in the chat room?
You'd love to see it.
And now listen to the song. Oh, never mind. I want to get to the charge kick section once Kumba gets to... Where is it, JD? It's in the next section?
The next section, but you only hear Charge Man's music back and forth if you hover around a certain horizontal line.
Let's hope that Kumpa's a horizontal hover, because I want to hear it. Fatty, very nice. And you were right, dude. Fatty's making pretty quick work at this level. Let's see if he does the same with the mouses, though.
I thought he would. He has more experience with these kinds of weapons than he does with Mega Ball.
Dirksy, let's see what his confidence holds in Water Ball. Looks like he's holding his own, yeah. He's comfy. Okay. Oh man, this song. You got a few seconds of Chongush, dude. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Charge Man 1. Listen to it. First Charge Man. What a good song. Wait, what's Chargeman from, JD? What game?
I think he's from Mega Man the Power Fighters.
And this is your last time on commentary. Fatty is destroying Tornado Man. Probably shouldn't die here even with commentator's Cursorino. Very straightforward fight. 7 hits in and out of teleporters while shooting gyros vertically in the air. Very nicely done. Xerxes cruising, and Kumba is just standing. Okay, let's see how Fatty does in this fight. So he sees... He's got it. So he sees he needs to juggle. It's a 9-second timer he's got to juggle while avoiding lasers, while shooting. There's so much stuff going on, but once you actually grasp it, you feel it, it's just, again, buttery smooth, really good gameplay. Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy boss once you get it. Just loop back and forth and shoot it.
You know what, JD? I gotta give it, again, with some credit here. He will not be going to Grand Finals, but he is a staple in the Mega Man Maker community and Mega Man Maker racing. So let him go out with this beautiful level, listening to Big Chungus like a champ. Hopefully he enjoys the league.
I hope so.
Patty?
This league wouldn't be the same without Kumba in Season 1.
Yep, very true. Patty making quick work of the bosses as well. He's gonna grab the Ashishi for his troubles. So now he already knows how to do Tornado Man fight. So he's gonna save it Freeze Man for last, which I can definitely get behind.
Oh, he already did Freeze Man. He started with Freeze Man.
He has no... Oh, I can't see his keys. That's right, they're behind the timer. Oh, he has 2 keys, you're right. Okay, I do slightly see them now behind the splits. He has all 3! Nice job! Let's go.
That's true, DD. That is true.
Oh, yeah, that's... I actually didn't even think of it like that.
Alright, we get to see how Fatty reacts to Command Select.
I want to see Dirksy fly through this level like he owns it. With this beautiful gameplay. Touch the key. Shoot the ball, hug the wall, touch the key, go in the air. Let's go. Yeah, Kumba is at a standstill. And I got a feel for him. In hindsight, between the friggin' Pirate Plunder booty level and this Color Command level, there's a lot of anti-Kumba stuff in this pack, and my heart bleeds a little for him, and I gotta call scam sabotagerinos, maybe.
We can't cater every level to one type of player.
Well, if I were to ever race at some point in the league, Stone Man better be in every boss fight, and you better cater to me, okay? Let's go.
Yeah, I'll cater you puzzles.
Oh! Look at the smiler top left of your screen from Fatty. We have 2 screens, JDE, with your level. I was hoping for the dream, which was all 4 runners on Color Command Callback at the same time, so the entire stream is just flashing colory nonsense. But 2 is good. I'll take 2. I like 2.
He was more than
enough. Smiler, dude. And I think I'm that happy. Are you guys in chat as happy as that smiler on top left of the screen? I hope you are, because couldn't do this race without anyone making levels, the runners, the admins, people in chat, making the shit alive, dude. We're having a lot of fun here, and again, it's an honor for me to do this every week. There's only 1 week left after this. It's Grand Finals. Next week, it's going to be Owl versus Question Mark. Stay tuned for the Question Mark filler.
I'm predicting it now. It's going to be Owl versus Fatty.
That's a good prediction. Now that Fatty's in level 10 and Dirksy's in level 8, so I got to agree with you. It is shaping up to be Fatty versus Owl, which kind of makes sense lore-wise, because they are both tied for first place going into the tournament. So they, by number, statistically deserve to be there if you want to be a math. Kumba. Let's see. So tell the people what the real weakness for this and why it works, JD.
For what? Oh, Kumba screen?
Yeah.
So the real weakness is probably Thunderwool, which is weird because that weapon is kind of garbage in every other situation. In this case, it breaks every block on 2 blocks, actually, so just big enough for Bombman to fall, and it breaks a whole column.
Yeah, so it shoots up in an arc, and then it shoots in a reverse, like an upside down T. So when it hits the ground, it spread shots, like maybe 4 to 5 tiles total, a few tiles on either side, and it creates like a ripple effect, and it actually explodes 3 columns of weapon pillars, which just lets the boss fall in. Owl, you got so stupid lucky here, and we're not even talking about it. It's JD, you should go to sleep tonight knowing that Plunder the Plunder the Fool of Chantey was the race decider and not this level. Well, you should go to sleep at night.
I'm not worried about that. So the reason we kept this level last, we did talk about if this level is actually a level 10 or not, but we figured if the racers got here, they can use the remainder of their time to fool around with this level and do what they can.
Bubba's the man, dude. Meanwhile, Dirksy waterballing on Sunday, still with 25 minutes left in the race. Plenty of time for Dirksy to wrap this up. And I don't want to confirm this, but I think I can. Production, please scream at me if what I'm about to say is false. But we're going to let Dirksy finish all 10 levels. Even if it's an hour and 30 and Dirksy's still balling in the water, we're going to let him finish. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. Let's see how Kumba handles the boss, though. Very spicy final boss. See who gets in the grand finals. They have to beat Bomb Man in a complete BS room. What better way to get in the grand finals?
So a lot of people don't know that Kamikaze gives you iframes. So if you fooled around with command select, you'd know that Kamikaze in this room is a valid selection.
NATO works. Oh, Black Hole Bomb, that's what you want! Black Hole Bomb! Yes. So Thunderbolt is, I guess you could say, quote-unquote, the best. Black Hole Bomb, definitely second best. Amazing, yep. Nailed it. Awesome job.
You can probably do it with Firestorm as well if you're feeling brave.
Yeah, Black Hole Bomb is so good there. GG's, dude. Kumba finishes again, guys. Everyone in chat, if you're a Kumba subscriber, spam your Chungus emotes or whatever you got. And in general, if you like Kumba, spam some K's in chat. K for Kumba. Kumba's the man, dude. I love him to death. And guys, he will not be getting the grand finals, unfortunately. We're going to have some new blood. It's going to be Owl going to grand finals, and we're also going to see who else? Fatty? Could be Dirksy. I don't know.
Fatty or Dirksy. I mean, at this point in time, it's probably going to be Fatty. Dirksy has, what, 2.5 levels to catch up on?
Yeah, he's on level 8, so he's got about basically 3 since it's at the beginning. Yeah, if you guys remember my Big Chungus level that I made for Kumba, the name of the level was called Big Chungus Carrot Collector, which is Big Chungus Carrot Collector spelled with all K's. It's a long-running meme. Kumba's the man, dude. He's consistent with the K, he's clever with the K, and he's quick like Quick Man with the K. And there he is in chat! Yo, Kumba! GG's, dude. Unfortunately, you will not be getting into Grand Final sad face emoji, but you are a god among gods. Amazing, amazing to watch. And we couldn't do this without you. So fly around on your Chungus, and just thank you for being here, being a staple of this community. What a god. Dirksy flapping his balls, except he's not flapping, he's just busting his balls in the water, and Fatty is thinking with his hand on his chin.
Any ball flappers in chat?
No, there's no ball flappers. Yo! Alright, look at this. Look at this. Guys, only here at NRS you get this good, clean production value. So we have Fatty and Dirksy. Yeah, where's my Kumba emotes? I still think so far, again, there's still plenty of, race left to happen, but the clutchest thing I've seen from the stream so far was Kumba doing the pause buffer star shield to get over the spike. I don't know if you remember doing it, Kumba. It was kind of in the middle of the race, but you did it, and I popped off, and it was very smart. And that's the kind of gameplay that I love to see here in Top 4. So again, thank you for taking the time to just enjoy this game, really understand the mechanics, and put on a great show for it. I remember a casino. Oof. There's no vouchers at these casinos, if you know what I mean. So we have a valid strat called the Charge Man.
Yeah, we got the Charge Man.
I can't wait until you resurrect this level, make it twice as big, and then have all Charge Man music changes. I look forward to it. Oh, the Rain Flush strat. How's he gonna get the key? Item 1. How's he gonna get in the door? Wheel Cutter? Rush Jet?
So like we said, this level is going to be either loved or hated. I hope that CC and Kumba had a good time. It looks like Fatty's having a good time with it.
If we could only see his face. Maybe he's pounding his desk, punching his chair, and just got divorced. But maybe you're right. It's hard to tell.
I know that while playtesting this, Jimmy asked me not to have this in the league because he hated this level more than any other level he played.
Chambey hates it too, yo. JDE, you got my vote. If you ever run for president, command select city, you have my vote. How's he gonna do it? He's scouting. Oh, that's not one. But again, for all the RNG unenthusiasts of the world, the race was not even close to being determined by this level. And I kind of wish it did, because it'd be really sick if all the runners got here and then they all just kind of had to pull this out, and it would be a true test of who knows the weapon's the best. Yes, of course it's lucky. Oh, someone gets NATO and the other doesn't. Sure, but when there's 10 solutions for almost each section, the more you know it, you can progress just as fine. So this level I'll justify till I'm blue in the face. You nailed it. Speaking of nailed it, Kamikaze doesn't work!
Nope.
I hope Dirksy likes Mega Ball. Is this gonna work? Don't do that! Oh, he almost did it! Oh, the diagonal! There's Thunderwolf! There's Thunderwolf! Yo, get in the cubby!
Oh! Bombman would have jumped right in that pit if he didn't die.
But in almost every single other level, between Season 1 and Season 2, we have over 300 levels. Safe to say 299 of them are basically execution heavy, so let us have this one hoorah, super crazy, stupid, colorful, stupid random level to get it off our chest, alright? Can we have it? Guess what? We had it. JD, you have my vote. I love it.
I have no
man, get in the hole! Daddy is going to Grand Finals with Owl. The top 2-point earners for Season 2 will be competing head-to-head next week in Grand Finals.
And what about the third place and fourth place people? What about them?
They get hugs!
Not quite. Next week, they are also going to be streaming again, so Kumba and Dirksy will be facing off against each other for the title of third place.
I actually forgot about that. No memes. Can you tell me more about it? Because I actually forgot.
Well, just like I said, we don't know who's in third place right now because Dirksy and Kumba both got eliminated in this round. So they are both third and both fourth at the same time right now.
Oh, it's getting spicy. Let's go. So Dirksy, spotlight's on you. Hopefully you're nice and comfy with this water ball. You got to here, which this is what, section 3? Or the beginning of section 2?
Hey, fake Mega Rock Dad. Yes, CCB Kumba. Kumba is either third or fourth place.
Yeah, Kumba played out of his mind. Again, so did all of these runners. I always love getting to this point in the tournament for my own selfish, greedy reasons because I like good Mega Maker gameplay. And when you get to top 16, you always get good gameplay in top 16. And the closer you get to top 8, top 4, top 2, it just gets closer and the gameplay is nuts. So really just hope the racers enjoy and appreciate these levels and can at least, if not at the end of the day, like them, respect and understand what we're going for. It's hard to make things new and fresh without either causing confusion or forcing people to learn something. Before you know it, every level is just going to be a trad level. Maybe if we keep doing these events, by the time we get to Season 5, everything will be a traditional level. You know, who knows? But right now, we definitely want to try to spice it up a little bit, especially towards the latter half of the season. Show off some cool mechanics, some interactions and gameplay that you might not ever see in Mega Man or especially in Mega Maker. So this water ball is a perfect example of that.
Yep. Fatty, congratulations. You and CC are going to be facing off next week in the grand finals for first place.
Let's go. Big GG's, dude. Let's go.
Fatty, what do you think about the week?
Yeah, Fatty. You can talk about the week, but I want to know, what did you think about level 10, Fatty? You hate it? Are we crazy? You loved it? Alright, Dirksy. Everyone give Dirksy your energy. He's balling.
You're gonna get murdered. So this week is actually the hardest week of them all, Fatty.
Yes. Next week is not this hard at all. This week, it gets you into grand finals. Next week, we can give you guys all level 1s, and it won't matter because your job's done. You're in grand final. So
yeah. Next week will be more traditional based, and it will just be whoever has the better play style. There's not going to be very many gimmicks, not as much as this week anyway, and the better player will win.
I would be careful what you say since a few levels aren't even done yet and we haven't even seen. But yeah, I'm pretty sure for the most part you are right, especially with taking our foot off the gas. This week we kind of went full throttle. It's no floors week. It's scary. Next week, as JDE said, very much more traditional. I'm not going to say expect traditional stuff, but it is more traditional than what you see.
Yeah. Make you a winning level? No. Why would I do that, CC?
Thank you, Fatty. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what we were hoping for, Fatty. Unfortunately, it wasn't a four-way tie, so RNG didn't decide the race. That's kind of what we were hoping for when we made the level, but you were obviously, what, 2 levels ahead of Dirksy the whole time, so you could have spent 30 minutes on that level alone. It wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah, this might sound pretentious, but I'm pretty sure, JDE, you and I are just on another level, and there's a lot of people who don't understand and think that RNG is really bad, but we're like so next level understanding. We know that deciding a grand finals race because one person knows how to wheel cutter and one person doesn't, it's a pretty big deal, and it really tests the player's knowledge. So man, I have to be so defensive with this level. It's a masterpiece, and you nailed it. And I'm just glad that Fatty liked it. Owl liked it. Kumba said it was a casino, and I can't wait to see what Dirksy says. Cannot wait. Cannot wait.
I'm surprised no one told me F off yet, so I'm good. What was your least favorite level of the week? Kumba, CC, and Fatty.
Yeah, don't forget, guys. Leave some comments in Discord and stuff.
Tell us about it. Your favorite, your least favorite. We want to know.
Actually, PP, that was JDE. JDE added the teleporter smiler. Don't yell at me, bro. Either way, yeah, we should have had momentum here. That's a lot of damage!
TOXIN's level was the least favorite, Fatty? Yeah.
Yeah, that was really the gatekeeper. That was really the level that I think made or break the race. I think the indicator could have been a little better. Could have been a little more clear. Maybe we could have provided a GIF. But again, that's the risk you take when using a lot of complexity and new stuff. Come on, Toadman. 2 more hits. Oh! Alright, he's got it. Yeah,
Well,
sometimes you gotta go over him, sometimes you gotta go under him.
You can still join next season, Fake Rob Dad.
Sure can, assuming we have one. One level at a time. One race at a time, 1 week at a time, one theme at a time, 1 year. Very nice job. So Dirksy, water ball, 20 minutes, 32 seconds. That's an ass kicker. So he's going to move on to level 9, which is Floorless Frenzy by the Butcher Boy. So he should be able to beat this faster than that. We'll take this time now and remind you guys, between Season 1 and Season 2, like I said, there's going to be over 300 levels. Maybe even more. So you can download Mega Man Maker for free, you can play all these, and you can see what it's like to play a bunch of different skill levels, whether it's the earlier seasons or earlier weeks like week 1, week 2 levels versus the upper echelon tournament style levels. There's plenty of content made for these races and that are available to you in Mega Man, which is free. Let's ball swipe. Ooh.
I know the feeling, Mega Rob. I may or may not be addicted to this game as well.
Yeah, I mean, imagine being however old you are when, like, Mega Man 5 comes out. You play the first 4, and then Mega Man 5 comes out, and they're like, there's Mega Maker. You can just make your own Mega Man. Who needs more Mega Man when you can just make your own Mega Man?
If this game came out when I was a kid, oh man.
I'm waiting for Mega Man 12 very patiently, but at the same time, don't really need it. I mean, we want it and we kind of need it, but we don't really need it. This is definitely filling the void in the meantime. Especially with the new update coming out. JD, do you want to hype up the new update?
What update? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, well, the update that was just announced by the official Mega Man Maker team not too long ago that said it's coming out in November. I'm sorry, hold on, I might get shot. Before November. It says in the YouTube.
You mean 1.8?
Yes, yes.
Ah, yes. There are lots of cool features coming. I have to be careful what I say because Luigi's in chat.
Cool features. I like features.
But yeah, there's lots of good stuff coming. You know, we've only shown you the tip of the iceberg in terms of content.
Oh, that laser.
Stuff below the waterline that we haven't even announced yet. You guys are going to get your butts blown off.
Butts blown off. Yeah, do not come with your butts on. Yo, Beanwagon in the house and Doominator. Welcome, guys. Enjoy this. This is the last runner finishing the levels. We already had the top 4 play, which was Owl versus Kumba, and Owl came out on top over Kumba. He'll be advancing to Grand Finals, and Eddie did finish the level pack faster than Dirksy, who we are watching right now. Yep, all eyes on Dirksy as we give him respect to finish these levels. Full screen edition, full spotlight mode. Frostman didn't make it at 1.8. My butt. Something about your butt. My butt will stay here if it still is. Frostman's really good, but you're preaching to the choir, dude.
We don't know if Frostman is going to make it into 1.8 or not. Who
you said
knows?
It like you don't know, but I mean, for someone who actually doesn't know, yeah, we don't know.
He might make it into the game. He might not make it into the game. It's really hard to say.
You know what I can say? We have Snowlers officially announced, which are from Coldman's level. They're like mini bosses from Rockman and Forte, and they're big snowmen, and they're super cute, and they're big. So it's basically the new Frostman. So just use that. You're creative.
Yes, we do have Snowlers announced in the last announcement video. We have lots of Mega Man and Bass content announced. Yeah, lots of good stuff coming. I feel like sharing more information, but I know that if I do, Luigi will castrate me, so I can't.
Yeah, you don't castrate. Mega Balls are good, as we just saw in the last level, Water Ball, created by PP. Oh, he reset! There was a smiley face in that room, and he reset because he thought he died. But, man, there was a smiler waiting for you, Dirksy. Thank you, Butcher, for the smiler here. Yeah, we saw it. It was good. Man.
With a butter knife? Yeah. I know.
Man, what a banger. Yeah, this level's buttery smooth. Again, not much else to say about the level. You have the C kick, which refreshes when you go through the sand. So, oh, that's really loud. You got a C kick through the sand, which refreshes, you get the checkpoint. So now you're going to use these bounce balls, shoot on-off switches, while the splash platforms are covering lasers on the ceiling. So you obviously not progress while there's laser beams of death raining in the sky. So you have to shoot the switches accordingly so you can block the lasers with spikes, allowing you to progress. And that part's a little cryptic. I died the same way my first time because it's not always super obvious to jump on the actual button itself. But yeah, right there, you actually just jump on the button. Any button jumpers in chat?
That's exactly it, Doominator. A butter knife is confirmed as a new melee weapon for 1.8. I just imagine Mega Man just really slowly shanking somebody.
It's a reskin of Flame Sword, and instead of red, it's yellow, and the sound effect is... So it's butter. So you guys heard it here. Yeah, he's making quick work of this. 6 minutes in, and he's already almost on the final section without Marino. Commentating is hard, JD.
It is.
I just realized that those spikes are in the shape of reverse.
A new collectible drop of JD's nuts. Hey, if you want to add JD's nuts as a new item in the game, I will be very happy.
Just mod Power Stones, so they're nuts instead.
It's just like the point orbs in Mega Man 1. They do nothing.
Red Teleporter, let's see if you can first try this boss. Okay. Is he gonna try a different one? Nope. Stick with the same one. Try to adapt. Luigi, you forgot, you didn't spell nutty right. Luigi's getting lazy in chat, trying to spell nutty, but he's having keyboard problems, so it just came out nutty. Are you British, mate? Nutty. Are you nutty? That's my accent. I did not prepare. I do apologize. Meanwhile, we have no dying and Gyro Man 7 hits. Or excuse me, Spark Man 7 hits.
The balls are inert. You're a nerd.
You just call me a nerd?
No, I called Luigi inert.
Yeah, I'm following. Spark Man, 2 more hits! Wow! I'm gonna test a different one. He better not. Okay. Stay in the red one. 7 hits.
Yeah, you need to fight all 3 bosses.
The green one.
You think so? I thought Sparkman was actually the hardest.
Freeze Man's the hardest. That he knows. Or, I'm sorry, blue. Whatever the third one is, the rightmost one. This is the easiest one, for sure.
Yes, this is definitely the easiest.
Butcher nailed it with this too. Really good use of gyro. Again, this weapon can be shot, of course, horizontally, but you can control whether it shoots up or down. And of course, Butcher choosing vertical ups here as opposed to shooting it down, which I think we forced that at some point in another level. But yeah, I'll be very impressed if you can do this first try. Kind of feel bad that there's not maybe even double layer of sheep blocks there. In hindsight, it's easier said than done, but just to give the player a pinch more time to really kind of analyze what's going on. But there's a nice checkpoint. You should get this very, very soon. Yeah, this fight's so good. It's when you get really fast, like for all the grinders out there who look forward to grinding this level and doing 6 speed strats, like a tool-assisted version of this look and feel so good if you can get as close to that as you can. You basically get like 3 hits in from each wall juggle, or like 2.5 almost. So you're just always shooting, and what makes it hard is when you shoot gyro left or right, if you're bouncing on the left wall while shooting right, it can kind of mess with you. So you really have to be mindful of bouncing left and right while shooting left and right. So it's busy, but it feels so good when you get it. Look at this, look at him, he's flowing. So good. Yeah, you always do this one first. As Owl says in chat, do the hardest one first, get it out of the way. No sense beating a level 1 and level 2 boss just to die to a level 10 boss, so this makes sense to me.
Exactly.
After this is the final level, so we can just let him
I guess
finish.
it's up to you guys. You guys are...
Yeah, it is up to you, absolutely, of course, yeah. But he only has 1 more level after this production, if that helps you. The race was already determined, guys. We already know who's going to Grand Finals. Owl and Fatty will be Grand Finals participants. Big GGs to them, and of course, huge GGs to Kumba and Dirksy, who we're watching right now on stream. Oh. So kind of touching on what you said, JD, you said that you thought maybe Sparkman was the hardest. Unfortunately, you can die pretty quickly in that. So even if you do Freeze Man first and get all the hard stuff out of the way, you're really not on your toes. You can still easily die in Sparkman, so you were kind of right about that.
So, fun fact, while making this level and testing it for fairness and everything, this level was much harder originally. And that boss was Ringman, and if you fell into the spiked pit, there was no saving yourself. So that was the original incarnation of Sparkman right here. So that's the one that I played and studied while testing this level. So I'm not used to this floor setup as much as I should be.
This got nerfed more than any other level this season.
I think his name is pronounced Fati.
Yeah, I call him Fatty. He's never yelled at me. Fatty, Fati, Fatai, Fatai. He's a nice guy. So
he's from Turkey, so he would have that Middle Eastern flair in the pronunciation, which I probably can't do. So I'm not even gonna try.
Beanwagon, after this race, as soon as he finishes, he only has 1 level left. We're going to be watching all 10 of these levels done no damage. So if you want to see how those bosses look without taking any damage, stick around, you will see it. Here we go, final level. I would love to see his reaction. He just kind of... He stands there to commit suicide. Let's go. All right, JDE, what do you want to see here? What weapons do you want to see being used?
I mean, I always like seeing the rush jet because it's so easy to skip large portions of the level. But I also really like to replay this level with different stuff. I've replayed it with everything except rush jet a few times just to see like what's possible. Sea Flash is really good. Star Crash is good.
NATO, of course.
NATO, Super Arrow's good. There's a bunch of really overpowered weapons.
Item 1, Item 2. Ramble Thunder. Kamikaze in certain situations, like against the kitty. So, Dirksy just passed 30 possible. He just passed like 10 things that he could have used. He's looking for something specific, which is the only thing that I can think is he's tunnel visioning on Rush Jet or something, which is fine.
That's one valid way to play the game, yeah.
That's exactly right. I was just going to say, if he gets Rush Jet here, he's just going to fly over this whole section. So I love this strat. Spend as much time as you need to now, but when you get it, you're just done with it.
I just want to comment on the chat here. Beanwagon says, "Whoa, floors can look like that." And Luigi said, "No, it's JDE breaking the rules." And CHOMBEY commented that it is super illegal text edits. Yes, you can't get this kind of floor any any way except manually text editing with a notepad. You can't even use the MMLV editor tool that was created to get these kinds of tiles. They're very.
It's a masterpiece.
They're very special.
One of a kind.
Yeah,
masterpiece. JDE had to make this. It probably took them so long to make, and if you try to add or change or tweak anything, it like breaks some other things. So I just have to give you props again. I remember the first time I saw it, I can care less about command select RNG. I just remember the first time I visually saw it, I was so blown away by it. I was like, oh my god, this tile, you made it work. And it's just, I'm a sucker for color. You can call me a hippie. I mean, I'll ban you, but I like color, and he even sprinkled all the chaotic blocks in the background, and man, it's your best level you ever made. Period. Love it.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Very colorful, very chaotic. Like you said, the blocks in the background. Every ladder, every spike is alternating different colors. There's music changers every few steps.
Large man every step. All right, chat. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't go out of my way to say don't say it just so you say it. I know you think I say don't say it, which implies that you say it, but the reason I say don't say it is exactly that, right? Because you know damn well if I'm like, hey, chat, say banana, you don't say banana. I know how it works. I've been doing this a while, right? Anyway, Mega Ball works. No, it doesn't. You're like
Mega Ball won't work here. Thunder Hold or Tornado Hold. Item 3. Star Crash.
Wheel Cutter. Windstorm. There we go. So, is he going to look for water or mobility? You can either try to put out the fire with one of X water weapons. Let's just say there's 5 or so. There's probably like 3 or 4. What is it? Pump Shield, Bubble,
Water Wave, Water
3.
Shield, Bubble Lead. There's probably others. I can't think of them at the moment.
Yeah, it's like 3 to 5. But again, Rush Jet. So we saw Kumba go for the Rush Jet, but he bonked his nose on the fire. Oh, well, let's go. Puts it out with Bubble. And now how is he going to get up to the door and open the door? He's going to use his doggo.
He's overthinking this. There's only 2 tiles of oil, so he can stand on the 3rd tile and jump safely, but, you know, better safe than sorry.
Wait, Dee. Come on, man. Whose side are you on? NRS side, Marino. Get wrecked. Alright, well said. Alright, so he was Super Arrow, Rush Jet. He's getting this checkpoint, right? Even if he gets Super Arrow, like, you want to touch this. I'll drive. Let's go. Nice job.
You always touch this checkpoint. You don't want to redo another 5-minute section.
No. Oh, I have to tell you, it almost happened to me off stream and off session. I somehow kamikazed final Bomb Man boss while Raid Flush was active, and I almost stalled horizontally on screen long enough to stay alive. So I think there might be some really stupid spammy weapon combo stuff on screen that you can still win with kamikaze. But you might need like Scramble Thunder to stall, or I don't know. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited. Kamikaze, if he goes for the slide, he's gonna run out of iframes here. Oh, he did
yeah, but most people don't know about the slide feature there, so.
Very smart. Of course, Rain Flush, yep.
I think that's how CC got it. He used the deboost frames, but most players I don't think know about that.
Fog's a banger too. Almost as good as Charge Man. Yo, Kumba! Nice slot machine, bro. This isn't a casino, alright? I mean, maybe it is. It's JDE's casino. Step right up, folks. No vouchers allowed. Just rainbows and lizard blocks.
Making quite quick work, and if you take your time in this level, I mean, it's kind of counterintuitive in a race, but taking your time in this level really helps you.
But counterintuitive in the race, I guess the concept at the time. Like there's with speed gaming, there's really good speed games that are fast. Like gotta go Sonic fast. Like Sonic's a great speed game because you go mock chicken the whole time. So
there it is, Marino talking about Sonic again.
I can't believe I did it, but it's the perfect example. Fast games or good speed runs. Well, you know the game Clue, where it's basically, you know, stupid slow speed run. Still a good speed run. It's just 4 seconds in menus. Man, I can't believe I did that. I got wrecked.
It's not the first time. You've been talking with Sonic a lot recently.
Wait, stop it. Fire. We have Flame Shot, Pharaoh. Does Pharaoh Shot put this
Pharaoh
out?
does not. Pharaoh does not. So you need
I always think it
Flame
does.
Blast, Firestorm, Solar Blaze, Fire Sword.
Yeah, Flame Sword, Firestorm, Fire Blaze, Solar Blaze, Flame Shot.
Magma.
So what is there?
Bazooka.
4 fire and 4 water? Is that confirmed? I feel like there's more fire, right?
I think there's 5 fire and 4 water possibly.
That sounds right. Yeah, magma. There we go. Now hit the flipper. Get up the wall. Yeah. What's he gonna get up there with? Wheel cutter, tornado hold, item
Yeah,
1,
tornado
item
hold.
3. You can C-kick through this one tile where the flipper is, but then you'll bonk on the bomb and die. Looking at the hard way. Wheel cutter, there we go. Nice. Now just go. What's really cool is these cubbies that you cut out here. It's not even like they're easy to see. The music changer! He just went up and down the music changer. Brilliant. That was the last second edit too. I made a joke. I was like, oh, JDE, you should make this level have 30 million songs. And I was totally being facetious and being dumb. He's like, you know what? That's a good idea. So here we are.
I did those changes yesterday, actually.
Let's go. Yeah, and this level was finished in week 1, which was, what, 3 months ago or something?
Yep, a long time ago.
That's how long I've been waiting for this day. It's like, you know you're gonna have a baby, but you gotta wait. That's kind of what this was for me. Love this level. How are we getting over here? Rush Jet, Super Arrow, NATO, item 1, item 2. Ooh, he healed, nice. I love the heal sound effect. It's a really good sound effect.
I think he's gonna C-kick over to the platform.
C-kick prediction? On chat, what do you guys think he's gonna use? I think he's gonna use Rush Jet.
Or NATO.
Scouting. Or
No, he just skipped NATO.
He passed C-kick too.
So one thing about this level is if you have tunnel vision and you're only looking for one specific thing, you really miss out on so many other valid options.
Yep, there's tons of mobility options in the game. A lot of it is comfort too. Like you can get over here with certain weapons. It's also got to be said that if you get something like Shine, you cannot mash Shine as a mobility option. You literally get only one use of whatever weapon this is. So it doesn't matter what weapon they get, they can literally press the shoot button one time only. Cannot Shine spam, you cannot Scramble Thunder spam. Rush Jet is the answer here, is he's gonna skip all of this crap and just move right along. Easy Sunday, touch the checkpoint, let's go. So the next section is fire forced. I mean, you can get over this without putting it out. We'll see what he does.
Yeah, you can get it around so many different
ways. Touch that ladder. Touch the...
Oh.
I hope he just goes right to the ladder. Hope he doesn't get scared. Go! I was worried about that. Okay. Yeah, you can go right to the ladder there. Rain Flush will put it out, yeah. Pile Driver, that's kind of scary. Magnet Beam works here, Centaur Flash, Skull Barrier, any water weapon. There's literally over 10 weapons that work here.
This works too.
Go. Alright, now, how does he get the key?
I'm gonna say Pile Driver.
I'm gonna use Super Arrow. Right around it. Okay, there. He gets the Pierce property from the Splash. How are we getting this key? Scramble Thunder. He can use one Scramble Thunder to get over there. Windstorm. It's very precise, but you can.
I don't know if you guys...
That's what you want. Nice job.
I don't know if you guys ever use Reddit. There's a subreddit called Hitbox Porn, and it's about things like fighting games, for example, where your punch only lands if the hitbox is like accurate. And right there, what you saw with a quick boomerang in that platform, that was some hitbox porn.
I want to say something, but it's not my stream, so I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to say he's going to get Super Arrow or Rush Jet and touch this checkpoint. Oh, could have got him to the middle. Pile driver and item 2. He passed item 2 and pile driver. Yeah, you can tell he's tunnel visioned, and you do this all the time. It's very natural. Yeah, an item, you're like, oh, I want pajamas. So you keep scrolling until you just see the word pajamas, and that's just how it works. He wants the dog, he got the dog. How does he kill Bomb Man? Is he gonna fluke it like Owl, or is he gonna be responsible and use Black Hole Bomb like Kumba did? Oh, nice try!
Nope.
Yeah, wrecked.
That doesn't work.
Let's go. All right, how's he gonna do this? I want to see the panic. Not so much like he's panicking. Let me rephrase. I want to see him use a cluster of different weapons. There we go. One crystal eye, one Yamato, one metal. Oh yeah, the variety pack. There we go. Use a little bit of everything. Get the job done. But you should know what you're pressing before you use it. If you use Rain Flush or Tornado Blow, you just die.
Tornado Blow starts from the bottom and works its way up. Can you cancel it halfway up the screen?
Yes.
So it only breaks half these blocks?
Yep.
Nice.
You can break any or all 6 of them, yes. Oh, that's bad. Let's go. Big shout outs to NRS for letting us let Dirksy finish this. It means a lot to him, and it means a lot to me and to us to let these racers just finish the levels. They got this far. And again, big shout outs to Dirksy, who was our 2nd place finisher in Season 1, highest point earner of Season 1, 2nd place finisher to Akuma in Season 1, and he tried his damnedest to run it back and to get in the Grand Finals again for Season 2. Fortunately, he is going to fall short, but I do just want to give a huge shout out to Dirksy for his participation and his shine in the spotlight. He's an amazing person in general, and it's really good to have him in the community. So big shout outs to Dirksy. Oh, and you bet your buns. If he wasn't hungry from Season 1, imagine being even hungrier for Season 2. This was like right on the edge of his nose. Let's see what we got. We got Blizzard, Super Arrow. What's he looking? I mean, he
doesn't know what he needs to kill this boss. He's just hoping for something.
Yeah. And what if he... I want to see him get the Thunderwolf and then have the Epiphany. Or Black... I mean, he's going to get a screen wipe if he keeps doing this. No respect, you... Oh, yeah. Give me those screen wipes. If you're not going to respect it, you deserve to fall in a pit there.
Will Rush Jet into Kamikaze potentially work? It might, yeah. If you
have to rush really all the way on the side of the screen, yes. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Because you stand still and Rush would move. While you're in Kamikaze, you stand still and Rush would keep moving. You would never be able to get back on the dog. You'd have to slide or something and set it up really. Item 3 into Kamikaze. That's something worth talking. Come on, full screen! He's not gonna get away with this. You cannot get away with this. Come on, die! I mean, I want him to win. Don't let me fool you. I want him to succeed. Okay. Oh, he got away with it. GG's. You don't do that,
He's just waiting for Bomb Man to...
Well, you don't wait. You have to manip him. Get over there. Come on. Nice job. Let's go. Sub 15, if you know what I mean. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Thunderbeam works great here, too.
Thunderbeam's a little bit dangerous because it's right under your feet, but it would break all the blocks as well.
Okay, yeah. Yo, Dirksy, let's go, dude. Amazing performance. Hope you enjoyed Water Ball if you're watching the VOD. It seemed to give you some trouble, but I hope you appreciate or respect or enjoyed it. I have to apologize to everybody about Pirate Plunder and the puzzles. You can just blame Toxin for that one, or blame me for not cleaning up the indicators. And just big shout outs to everybody. This is very much a family community driven event, so it doesn't matter who wins, who goes home, what levels are good, what ones are bad. We all just do this because we love the game and we just want to have fun, right? So shout outs to, of course, Owl and Fatty for being in Grand Finals next week, dude. I'll be commentating with Chombey, and of course we will be about 3rd place as well. JD, can confirm that?
Yep, so it's going to be CC and Fatty for 1st place. Obviously, the loser of that match goes to second place, and at the same time, we are also going to have Dirksey and Kumba facing off against each other one more time, and they are going to be fighting for third and fourth place.
Let's go. Very exciting stuff. Guys, it's not over yet. We're going to take 2 seconds and come back. And when we come back, we're going to watch all 10 of these levels with no floors, done, no damage. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Donc, le total final de la première édition de No Reset. On définit le marathon avec 1022 $.
On est 1000 piastres overestimate.
On est 1000 piastres overestimate. On va avoir un don de 50 $ de Kaka 23, ce qui nous amène au-dessus de 2000!
C'est malade, ben raide, ça.
On a fini à 4133,48. Fait que...
Et on vient de recevoir un don de 50 $ qui fait franchir la barre des 5000 de la...
Which brought us exactly to $1,000.01. On a battu tous les records sur Twitch.
We have raised $1,850 for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. So, everyone, round of applause for everyone who donated.
Officiellement dépassé notre record du NETS. 3,000! We made it!
On a battu le record de l'année passée. Yes!
Squeeze65 actually put us at exactly $3,000, and she says 3K hype!
All right, I don't want to interrupt you, but take a look at the counter.
Interrupt me. Do it.
If it's any consolation, we just broke 6,000!
You know, just a little $6,800 USD.
Yeah, let's hear it!
Hello?
On a préparé cet événement en 2 semaines pour ramasser 9,283,91.
Wow. Hey, prochainement, on fait en 3 jours. On va ramasser genre 20 000 piastres.
On est rendu à 5,037,88.
Woo!
Yay! Woo!
Yay!
We just broke $9,000, so the marathon's not over quite yet. There you go! Hey! Woo! And we just broke $10,000 for the first time in No Reset's history. We're at 5 digits. 10K. Holy shit, you guys.
Yeah. This is amazeballs.
It's... Au Québec seulement, on compte pas les autres, seulement au Québec, on a ramassé plus de 50 000 $ pour des œuvres de charité.
Yeah! Big milestone!
Yes! Donc,
Hey.
DreamHack, on va doubler ça.
We reached 12K, by the way. We just did it.
Oh my god.
I know. Oh my god. 120,222. Oh my god.
It was all worth it because we reached that 12K goal now.
We did it.
Bonjour tout le monde. Checkez, j'ai mis mon t-shirt pour l'occasion. Moi, j'y croyais, comme toutes les personnes qui ont donné pour avoir ma run. Hey, pour vrai, je suis vraiment content de pouvoir la faire.
So I'm gonna interrupt immediately again because we got $10,000 met officially, which means that we will be seeing Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands after this with Miss Harvey.
Donc on a eu beaucoup de dons et ça nous a permis d'atteindre le 15 000 $.
That's it! Let's go! Did we just 20K it up? Can we get some, oh my gosh.
What the? Has an Eternal Enigma coming in with $300 and says, just wanted to show my support for this wonderful cause and say thank you again for having me on. Sir, the pleasure and the honor was all mine. And with that, we fucking did it! $25,000! We got it!
As a lot of you know, No Reset started in 2015. It was very much a grassroots movement of just a bunch of people who enjoyed speedrunning that got together in a gaming cafe and kind of had a good night.
I started No Reset with Giveris, and basically since I started doing that, it just became second nature to me.
And it went from there. We went to NICO, which got us into DreamHack Canada, which got us to DreamHack all across North America. We were traveling a lot, doing a lot of those smaller marathons, showcasing local communities and charities, pretty much all around the continent.
First joined No Reset as a runner a few years back, and since then my job has been to recruit runners and to find people, so I've made a lot of friends while being part of this organization.
Then in 2020, the pandemic struck, so everything shifted to online.
I met No Reset when they did their first event here in Toronto a few years ago. And since then, I've been working on their back-end remote systems that have been keeping us going during these pandemic times.
Going online was very different because it was a lot more work alone. It's a bit like people who changed their work from their workplace to working at home. And now everyone's tired of working at home.
And it's a beautiful thing to see that the community is still in touch, that we stayed together throughout those trying times, and at the same time, it just hasn't been the same since either. It's something that we miss very, very dearly.
It's pretty cool that we can still do this because it joins two of my very important values and passions in life. It is helping people and play as many video games as I can.
We're super happy that right now we found the right partnership to be able to finally move along with, putting forward the first standalone event for No Reset.
This standalone is going to be our chance to bring people back together, and we cannot wait to see all those people again. I mean, doing online events is fine and fun and dandy, but I think we all miss seeing all those people. And yeah, this is our big chance to bring everybody back together.
I think the standalone is going to be a pretty cool event because we get to see everyone again.
I miss all those people. To me, they are more than just runners, they are friends, most of them.
This is going to be our first standalone event, and we can't wait to see the games and speedruns you have in store for us.
We won't be in a venue associated with either a convention or another festival. It's really our own event that we're going to be holding in mid-August with pretty much, all the casual gaming, console gaming, PC gaming, arcade games, the stuff that you've come to love and expect from a speedrunning marathon of this caliber. And we're more than happy to bring all of that to the table, but most importantly, to bring all the people together, because I think we've been long overdue. And I mean, as long as the people show up, as long as we all get together, we can only reach higher and higher and do better, because that's what fuels us, really. It's of course, the charity is something that's very important, and yes, the games themselves, but it's first and foremost about the people that make those events. The runners, the people attending, the volunteers, the staff, and anyone who's even just so much as retweeted one of our tweets. Everyone matters, and we just want to bring all those people together, and it's very important to us to be able to finally do that and kind of be able to realize the vision that we've had for No Reset with all the potential that I know it has, that we all know it has. And we just want to take it to the next level, and we're going to do it all together. And as always,
see you guys next mission. See you next mission.
See you next mission.
See you next mission, people.
See you next mission.
See you next mission. See you next mission, guys. See you next mission.
See you next mission, Dear Force. No
Dear Force.
See you next mission.
See you next mission. See you next mission.
See you next mission.
And we'll see you next mission. Thank you.
See you next mission.
See you next mission. Bye.
See you next mission.
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 Thank you so much for playing my...
Damn. All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for waiting. Hope you enjoyed the race. We are now going to watch the same levels that the top four just raced. We're going to watch them again, but now in full screen for viewer enjoyment. So if you're now just joining late, or you missed the levels, or the racers are going so damn fast, you probably missed basically half of each level. So now's the time where you can really take it in and enjoy the race.
That was an amazing race.
It was. I cannot wait to go back and rewatch it because I like to relearn from my commentary most importantly, but mainly there's so much stuff to watch, JD. It's so hard to watch 4 different runners at the same time, playing like absolute crazy people, going super fast, playing out of their mind. So again, big shout outs to the top 4. This first level is Gospel Obstruct Speed, created by NICO. Use this Springman tech, which as you see, gives the game more of a global speed boost, if you would. There's a pulling effect happening behind the scenes, which is allowing this to happen. All I did there was I skipped a button. If you shoot the button on the way out of the treble boost, it doesn't save any time. Get the shot so you don't have to worry about it. This is very straightforward and easy. Just kind of follow the indicators, hold left if you're trying to go fast. Trust the indicators and just shoot the indicators accordingly. Dodge the missiles. Very, very straightforward. Nice, easy level 1 to just get the race flowing, get people pressing buttons.
This whole race in particular was very hard to judge the level order. I think we did a good job, but yeah, these levels, some of them people will have an easier time with than others, and it all goes down to experience.
Good. Level 2. It's not a floor. That's a door. Aw. Created by VXW. Very colorful. We start off the blue section. We have blue keys and a blue man. So we're going to use our blue man, jump on the blue doors, and each time we jump on a door, it's disappearing underneath our feet. It means gotta go fast. Go from blue to yellow. We're feeling mellow. Grab the keys. Shoot, trust double indicator. Allows you to hit the hornet roll. Imagine having a hornet roll in a B section.
So if anyone remembers season 1, we had VXW had a tango level using this green background, and I think VXW just wanted to scare everybody by having one single screen of that green background in tango.
Oh yeah, in season 1 there was a very brutal, basically tango only level. It was pseudo Kaizo light, really stupid, and VXW did a successful job in making me, on my first attempt, play that and be like, oh no, here we go again. But it's just one screen, you and the Q Cat. Now you got Wheel Cutter, same rules apply. Very, very straightforward, very seamless, fun, buttery level. Get to the boss. So, for sake of no damage, I kill Splash Woman first. It's because she is super annoying. She rains tridents all over the screen the entire fight. If you try to leave her last, which is the real speed strat. If you're in a race setting, you just want to kill Bubble first, which will go through Pharaoh Man, kill Pharaoh Man, then Fire Splash, doesn't matter as long as you just do it fast. And of course take damage in a blind race setting, but for sake of Mega Man takes damage, the viewer takes damage, you kill Splash Woman first. You always get the 2-for-1 special here, as long as you're using charge shots. 7 hits for each boss, so 7 times 4, 28 hits. And, easy level.
Easy, clean fight. Not really much else to say. It's a colorful level, and it goes by really quickly. You blink and you miss it.
True. Speaking of colorful level, we have, this is the road, it's called the Rainbow Road. Place where you go and you die. So this is Mega Marino. I made this, except JDE made the last final purple section, because he's the pain-free purple parlor person. And it's the hardest part of my level is not even mine, which I'm a little upset about. Thank you for helping me with it, JDE. We start off in the red section. We have Jet Adapter. We're gonna kind of go slow here and wait for these change keys so we don't take damage from the fire. So, and sake of no damage, you gotta sometimes go slow to go fast, or at least to not take damage. So we go for red, orange.
Originally, that level didn't have any Yashishis, the red section. That change made the NATO section at the end much harder. So we switched the weapon slots of NATO and jank adapter so that you could have unlimited NATO and do the swaps easier.
Yes, JDE is he's way better at making levels than I am. So, anyone who can assist me. Speaking of assist me, huge shout outs to Chombey for this banger. And it's over. The blue section, gone. It was so short, JD, that part makes me feel blue. Now we get to the ass kicker. Doing this fast, I want to talk about how long this took me to get a nice, good section of what I was happy with. Did see some people cheese it, like getting the C kick here. I would say it's a perfect balance of helping and hindering, because you get the C kick, which of course lets you go fast through some parts of this, but the other parts are spent complicating weapons and overthinking. So it does say it balances out. Cheese. Now we get the full screen rainbow action. No purple doors. Very nice rainbow. Or there are red doors, but there's no purple doors. And that's it. End of the level. Shoutouts to QC, who was supposed to be the original creator of that. And we move on to, I just have to say, this is probably my best recording maybe ever. I really want you guys to just watch this. JDE, I'm actually going to rely on you to help brag me up, all right? It's the first time I'm doing it, but I want you to tell the people what you see in this video, if you can, please.
What I see in the video? I see my favorite level of the week. Chombey knows what he's doing, and he doesn't disappoint. And
Flashback, no floors, created by Chum.
Yep.
This has many pixel-perfect jumps. This has... Just watch.
Yeah, you'll see when he gets to the super arrow, section, and the NATO section. He does some very interesting moves. Right here with the magnet beam, he walked on top of the lasers with a frame perfect. I'm used to it, Shikoshi.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. My excitement overwhelms me, and I treat my guests like shit, and I don't mean to. It's wrong.
So, look at the C-kick strats there. The one tile through the red laser, then he does another red laser right here. The speed strats in this level are absolutely insane if you're willing to grind them.
I was just going to say, shout outs to the grinders who want to do this. That, we don't even talk about. It's absolutely insane, and I think Chombey nailed this the same way he nailed the Mega Man levels. Well, yeah, but specifically the wonderfully wonky world of Mega Man 1, Season 1. There's something about that level that just feels unlike most levels in Mega Man. And he takes pieces of that in this to where if you nail what's supposed to be quote-unquote the perfect strat, it just feels like the best thing in the game. So, big shout outs to Chombey for his time spent and, more importantly, his thoroughness in these levels. He's one of the best in the business.
Hipping the red laser there again with a perfect super arrow.
How greedy. Shouts to Anki and Kumba and Sky and anyone else who plans on grinding this. Look at this boss fight. Please just look at this.
Stacking 3 super arrows for triple damage. Bam! Look at that. It's essentially a 4-hit boss.
Yeah. It's 2 sets of stacked super arrow and 1 reflect. And 4 hits. It's literally the sickest fight ever. Thank you, Chombey, for saying that. Being the creator, that means a lot to me. I put in so much blood and sweat into these stupid videos. Most people are like, oh, here comes Marino, wants to show off his videos. I do this for you guys, mother truckers. These aren't my levels, all right? I mean, I'm really proud of this, and I put way too much blood and sweat and time into this than I should, but the creators make so good levels, and so much of these strats and stuff go unseen, and people don't even know about them. So I would not be responsible as a community member not letting people in opening their eyes into some of the crap you can do in this game.
Yeah.
So good. Now some
for most people.
Level 6 is called Gray Spikes, Green Spikes, Blue and Purple 2. That was created by CHOMBEY, the genius mastermind, level name Numinal Microscopic Circular Volcanoconiosis Originator.com.
When you see MEKA as the 5th level of the week, you're like, oh man, it's only gonna get harder from here.
Oh yeah.
But this level's actually not that bad. MEKA did a good job keeping it fair and fun.
Yeah, and it's gotta be said, you see MEKA at 5, and then you're like, well, who could be above MEKA? Then you see the Butcher Kevin with this fancy, flashy asterisk before and after his name, and you're like, oh no, the Butcher, dude. Big shout outs to Butcher, and of course, all of our guests that we've had. Help me name them. We had Neo Cutman, Roby. Who else from season 2 am I?
We have Leonard Man. We had Heavy Elite. We had
all the people who made Chungus music. All the Chungus composers.
Yeah, Laws of Riley made the music for Chungus.
All right, here we go, guys. Everyone, all the racers, you guys know you got your ass kicked in this level more than any other level. So I did too. Don't feel bad. This was probably the hardest level ever, but really try to enjoy and appreciate these strats. And TOXIN, you need a nerf, buddy. You gotta get nerfed. Some of these indicators could have been fixed. Again, I will take full responsibility for that. So the indicator right above your head, it shows orange stripe ball and roll, but then you go here, and there's an orange stripe ball on the ceiling, which you saw a lot of people get baited by, and I feel so bad for that. Yeah, making good levels is hard. Playtesting them is even harder. Big shout outs to Jimmy and everyone else who puts their hands in these levels. A lot of this
do it with the whole team behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh man, you have to know your knowledge on springs and fans and water and bounce balls while going fast. And a lot of what's happening, you probably don't see it, but TOXIN is restricting your movement in most of these sections. So there's very much a cut and dry, correct way to do the screen. And if you do anything other the intended way, you can fumble around and mess with it, but you're gonna have a bet. Man, this level is such a butt kicker.
Yep. But once you get it, it is really smooth, but you're never gonna get it the smooth run on your first attempt.
Shout outs to the Sea Devil Chase from Season 1. And again, that's very unique gameplay, just like the Springman stuff in NICO's level we already saw. I'm so proud of it, and the creators should be so proud of these levels and how unique they are compared to just your average-ass Mega Man jump and shoot trad level. Like, most people look at the screen from afar who's not familiar or experienced with Mega Maker, and they're like, I have no freaking clue what's going on. There's objects and fans and colors, and I don't know what does what. It's just a bunch of crap on screen. But if you can somehow utilize all of these assets, but encompass it in a nice, visually stunning, oh, this, looks like home Mega Man traditional style setting, kind of more inviting, and it lets you appreciate it more. The creators will do their best to make it visually stunning, but of course play like butter, and they nail it. Sorry for the rant, but I'm excited. Also,
what I found a little bit ironic about this fight is that Hardman for me always gives me trouble for like just a regular fight. He always hits me. But when you're bobbing in water, all of a sudden he doesn't hit you nearly as much. You'd think he would hit you more.
Swag ending from TOXIN. TOXIN loves his swag intros and exits, just like the casino level that we already had in Season 2. And again, he's just really creative, one of the best in the business, and honored to have him on the team. Speaking of honor to have on the team, I know we already established MEKA is my favorite creator, and JDE, Dr. ZEOS is your favorite creator. So why don't you talk about this level, Level 7, Kicker Cave, created by Dr.
So, in my opinion, I thought this level was actually the most Kaizo of all the levels this week. I don't know what the other runners thought, but for me, this level personally felt out of place as a level 7. It's a great level, but I don't really know what else to say about it. You use your C kick, you through the level.
Yeah, buttery, smooth, obvious, and again, it's not for everyone. This game is not for everyone, but if you've played C-Kick levels, if you don't know, then now you know that stand refreshes your C-Kick. So, and a lot of these levels, we'll see, there's a broken transition there, but we fixed it in the race for you guys, but we didn't catch it in time for this video, so if you're like, whoa, that was weird, that's because we didn't catch it. We caught it for the race, luckily. But yeah, this is very straightforward, as JDE said. Buttery, smooth, visually stunning, all the cave aesthetics. And now, super lame.
If you hang out on the magnet here, you can just wiggle back and forth and never take damage. I think we saw CC do that in the race at one point.
Yep, I'm sure, again, it's hard to watch all 4 of these amazing runners at the same time, but I'm sure multiple, if not all of them, did a very similar magnet ceiling strat. Anything other than clinging to the magnet ceiling with your C-Kick makes this fight insane. That is the go-to, and that's how it should look. Alright guys, here we go. This is like, arguably, this is probably top 3 fastest recordings in NRS history. This is like, I think, 1 minute and 30 seconds without the intro and outro, or 2 minutes or something. It's stupid fast, and it's not even perfect, so... please enjoy this gameplay, and big shoutouts to Pee-Pee for this level, level 8, Water Ball. Again, very unique gameplay, very fun. I cannot stress this enough. I can go on a 20-minute rant about how fun this is, but I'll spare you guys. But just trust me when I tell you, this is insane amounts of fun, and this level's way too short.
We saw Dirksy and Fatty having a little bit of trouble here in this level, and I think they just didn't have very much experience with Mega Ball, so maybe they learned a little bit of Mega Ball control tech after this.
For sure. That's exactly right. Everyone struggled here, but at the end of the day, it is very much about experience. So whether you think the level kicked your ass or whatever, you have to know and tell yourself, that even if not, that you gained something from it. This is not an easy, every ordinary level, and you guys all beat it, and you had to have taken something away from it. So I just hope you can appreciate it, or at least respect gameplay.
We didn't see this in the race, but we have a secret up here. Originally, that was the only NRS logo of the level, which is what you see in the video here. But we really wanted to make the NRS logo prominent in this week's levels for the racers, so we added one on the main exit as well.
Yeah, fun fact, there's a full screen or almost full screen NRS logo in every week in every pack of Season 2. And this, it was supposed to be an all-rainbow NRS logo in Rainbow Road, but I totally forgot, ran out of time, but we slapped it in PP. You always slap it in PP's level. Next is the Floorless Frenzy, not the Floorless Frenzy, just Floorless Frenzy, created by my homie Butcher, the Butcher Blue, my boy Butcher, Kevino. I can spend 10 minutes about how much I miss this guy, but I'll spare you guys, it's not the right time or place. Butcher, let's go. This is your level. What an ass kicker. We have Kevin. We have so many objects, interactions, flippers, sheep blocks, magnets, lasers, centaur blocks, plant barriers, Cossack platform, bounce balls, spikes. Like, basically one of every object in a level. You gotta know your shit. You gotta go fast. Here, it's very simple. C-kick. All the splash platforms that are on the top. Thrust the system. You just saw the double lasers and laser sand in MEKA's level and in Dr. ZEOS level. We go down, get the smiler. You gotta show it off. Oh, and goodbye.
I know Fatty got that in the race, and Dirksy almost got it, but he reset.
Yeah. I was a little upset about that, but maybe Dirksy, if you watch the VOD, missed a smiler, but it was probably correct in doing so. Even though maybe it would have been faster to just use it. Alright, so the 3 ass kicker bosses. You gotta do all 3. It's just 7 hits each. Nice and easy. Respect the timing. The hardest part about this is not even the boss. It's just the on-off. Timing's while doing the best. So you can juggle between blue here, and get 2 hits per cycle on the right side, 1 hit per cycle on the left. Lines up nice. Now, this is not even done perfect, but I'm really proud of this fight, so please enjoy it. It's so buttery smooth, and Butcher, you're the man for me. That's not even perfect, guys. You can do that so much faster, and it feels so good, but I'm not a robot, it turns out. But maybe Butcher is. So shoutouts to Butcher, shoutouts to that level. Very good, very smooth, very intimidating, but it's really good, really good.
All right, so now we have 2 recordings of Color Command Callback. The first one is a realistic playthrough. This took quite a long time trying to get a good, solid playthrough as you would if you were actually playing the game.
Yep.
This is unspliced. There are mistakes. There is menus and fumbling and...
Imagine going over Pile Driver. I should have used Pile Driver there. So normally I would have made a video showing off like how crazy this is or something, but JDE's like, no, don't do that. Play it how it would be in a race environment or what the average would look like. If you were to just pick it up and try to go as fast as you can, what would it look like? So I did it in the respect of that. So this is just beating the level as fast as I can, trying to get lucky, trying to utilize my weapon.
It's still a pretty fast video. It's very impressive.
Music changers.
Yeah, music changers all over the place.
Got the lucky, So now I'm just spamming looking for Kamikaze. I'm just mashing looking for Kamikaze, and then I don't get it. There it is.
So, Kamikaze does give you iframes, so you use Kamikaze right on the edge there, and you can slide through safely.
So now this is like the most eclectic part. There's so much crap here. Plant barriers, bombs, ice blocks, ladders, and flippers, and a wall. You gotta interact with all of it. So now we're gonna find something to get up this wall. Again, like 4 or 5 different things. Ow, I took damage. Ow. I took damage when you take damage. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you kind of need Kamikaze anyway, so you're gonna go down to 1 HP, so the damage on that screen doesn't actually matter.
The music. Charge, man! Let's go. Man, I gotta just say, one last time, how fun this level is, too. And the more you know about the game, the more rewarding it is. Because, of course, you get lucky by getting a good weapon, right? But if you know all the ins and outs of all the weapons, then your chance of getting something useful increases significantly. So you don't feel helpless spamming for something you need when you can just use something conveniently in front of you, but it might just take more work or effort. There's 1,000 different ways to play this level. Almost every screen and almost every interaction. There's so many ways to recreate this. Amazing job, JD. One last reminder, you cannot make a level look like this. JDE made this in Notepad. Slaving over all those zeros and ones to make this beautiful rainbow. For your team.
As Chombey said, it's super illegal tech.
It's very illegal tech, yeah.
And
we are not promoting.
There's, so, fun fact, that was not spliced. This original recording had no splices in it. So he just got a lucky thunder roll as the first roll.
Let's go! Alright, so now... Go ahead.
Now we're going to watch the same level, and this one is spliced. Basically every menu is spliced.
Mega spliced.
This is the perfect run. You basically can't get better than this.
I mean, you can. I was lazy with some of it. You can super arrow for the most part anytime you get rushed, but appreciate it, guys. Enjoy it. It's really stupid, but it's not perfect, but with as much time as I had, I did as best as I could.
Yeah, and almost every menu is spliced here.
Yeah, every menu is like, you're always going to see me use the weapon from the first one. Imagine getting this kind of luck in the run, JD.
Oh, it would never happen.
It could, but it would never, ever happen. You'd have the better chance of getting struck by lightning while winning the lottery. Alright, this took me about an hour to get this kick.
Yeah, that C kick took you forever.
That one kick took me an hour. Enjoy this video, please, guys. That was a 1 hour C kick. This was not spliced. This whole screen is not spliced. This was actually just getting lucky. Magnet beam, item 3. I could just use item 3 here. This whole screen is actually not spliced. The rest of it is.
Yeah, getting this kind of luck in the actual level would be insane.
If I
the mid-air NATO.
Mid-air, mid-menu NATO. And it was on the bottom, it was number 4. And guys, that's JDE's baby, his masterpiece. The most beautiful, chaotic, controversial level ever. Yeah, really nice job, JDE. And really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you, more importantly, enjoyed the race. It's a community-driven stream, community-driven game, and community-driven event. So, again, Owl, Fatty are in the grand finals next week, guys. Do not miss the race. We have grand finals for season 2 next week. Owl versus Fatty, and the biggest shout out ever to Kumba and Dirksy, our runner-up, which again, we're gonna have more race action to determine the top 3 as well, to determine 3rd place next week. So stay tuned for that. Download the game, it's free. Check the VODs, check the YouTubes. JDE, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry if I talked over you. I do get excited.
It's fine. It's fine.
Commentate with. I'm not easy to commentate with. You're always a blast and a pleasure to be with. So thank you for, of course, being a staple of this community as well and holding it down with me. I will let you close us out. Production, thank you for putting up with me. Chat, love you guys. Hope you enjoyed the race. I'll see you next week. JDE, close.
Again, thanks everyone for coming. Yeah, it's been a blast. This contest is almost over. Just one more week. I think some of the creators are putting some levels together some of the players are putting levels together for the creators, so that's going to happen after the league is done, I think in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. It's been a great run. This is gonna be my last time on comms. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys when I see you.